Alright, we should be looking very, very good to go. Sorry about being a few minutes late. I'm so, like, y'all don't even understand. I'm so sick and tired of being like 3 or 4 minutes late, dude. Oh, Lord. Like, I have to make some type of promise to myself that I will not be late. Because it's not like I'm like 10 minutes late or something, but it's like 3-4 minutes late, and I'm just like, ugh. Oh my god. I opened up the bottle of water, and I took off the whole entire cap. Like, the whole thing. Like, the part that's not supposed to be taken off actually just, like, got ripped off. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm just gonna try to put that back on there. Okay, well, that happened. But yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a good stream today. I'll put the camera up in a sec. You said, me an hour late at a meeting. Yeah, thankfully I'm not an hour late. But yeah, let's do this intro to the stream. We're gonna get everything rolling, you know? So let me go over here. Chat, where are you? Why is it not showing you? Chat? 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 Well, that's weird. Chat, I don't know where you went, but it's clear that you're not here. Chat, I don't know where you guys went. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to check that out, see what's going on with that later. Y'all are supposed to be on this side over here. Weird. But yeah, if you're watching this live or pre-recorded, really appreciate it. We are back with some Honkai Impact 3rd, chapter number 24. Wait, why did I just put up 24? Professional streamer. 24. So it should be a good one. Last time we interacted with the puppets, we got some Seele backstory. We understand Dark Seele and Light Seele, the differences between the two of them. It was a really good chapter. It honestly was. This chapter has like 13 missions or something. But I don't know. I haven't heard people mention much about the length of it, so I don't know. We'll see how smooth we go through it. But oh my god, oh my eye. Oh my, something got in my eye. Wow, this is a great start today. Professional as always, huh? Okay, so let's pause the music. Something legit just got in my eye, bro. That's wonderful. That's just what I needed right now. Okay, let's go here. I need to get chat up first. Boom, boom. Yeah, chat was too excited. Yes, very much so. Wait, what's up, Gray? What's up, Crystal? What's up, Cat? And anybody else watching? Appreciate you for being here. Very, very much. I got the controller ready to go. We're good. Other than that, other than something attacking my eye, and then the chat not showing up in the intermission screen and me being a few minutes late, we're fine. Nothing to stress about. Okay, that went on there real quick. If we go back real quick, the Legion Theater. So more puppets, because everybody loves puppets, right? Gotta say. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Rustling sounds rose. Noises soon filled the entire space. Okay. Clanks of hard objects colliding, clicks of joints twisting, and thuds of wooden blocks rubbing against each other. No light, no heat, and no life, and no senses. Like a droplet falling into dead water, a strange noise set off infinite ripples. Heya, heya. It echoes on and on. Clanks of hard objects colliding, clicks of joints twisting, and thuds of thousands of wooden blocks rubbing against each other. The noises took over the void space. Silence! Silence! Order in the cult. I don't have... What is it? What is this thing's called? A gavel or something? Or a javel? Something like that. The thing that, you know, you hit. Whatever it's called. I don't have one of those. There it is. Yes, the gavel. See? The gavel hit the table hard. Hey, why are you sitting up there? Get down. Listen, that is your leader now. What do you mean? First, as per convention, today is the day we share the latest developments and devise a plan for the next phase. I mean, yeah, you all sort of failed last time. Well, actually, you sort of won, because you ended up taking, like, the Hersher of Reason's power, in a sense. Even though, like, the core is still in Bronya, but Bronya's not able to use the power. So yeah, you sort of succeeded. You didn't succeed in killing them, though. So it's like 50-50. What's there to share? Just the same every time. A little mischief here and there, and a little sabotage there. Yeah, nothing but monkey business. We're a Hersher. We're supposed to destroy the worm civilization. Not partake in some monkey business. Another day, another quarrel. I have other businesses to attend to. So just let me know the gist of the meeting after. Huh? Who are you? Do I know you? No one listened to the judge panel. Everyone was busy playing their own part on stage in the theater of domination. Maybe it was far more interesting than playing themselves in their miserable real life. This week we destroyed 32 power plants and caused blackouts and traffic jams in more than 20 cities. Wow, you've been busy, huh? Mr. Landon, I'm sure you'll be delighted to learn your hometown was on the list. You never liked it. Look closely. I'm not him. He sits across. No, that's not him either. He was taken out by the Valkyries long ago. 11 major corporations went bankrupt because of us, including the one owned by Arthur's father. Shout out to Arthur. Oh, wasn't he always whining about his father? Had no time for family? Now his father won't have to work anymore. Okay, this is about to get hype. Okay. That's what I like to hear. 2 countries have resolved to arm conflicts after failing to solve the security disturbances we created. If all go well, we could even expect civil wars. But is it truly our doing? I feel like things would turn out this way even without us. Don't dwell on it. He said we did it, so we'll just take credit for it. There will be a few setbacks in the way. Damn the Valkyries. We lost many partners. They were recycled, disassembled, and I'll just stop here. But their sacrifices won't be in vain. We're getting closer to our goal every single day. I hope we can maintain this momentum and keep up the good work. The world shall soon kneel before us. A big round of applause. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Came from the auditorium. Clap it up, clap it up. Very nice, very nice. I need to clean my glasses real quick. And oh my god, something got into my right eye. Once I took off the glasses, my eye, why? Why do you do this to me? I feel like blind as hell right now. Am I good? Am I okay? Oh my god. My eye. Oh my, I'm not even kidding, chat. Just give me a moment. What the hell? Am I good? Am I okay? Oh my god. Give me a moment, chat. I'm over here low-key dying for a second. Can I see? I mean, obviously not got glasses, but like, holy crap. Yeah, good speech. Wonderful, right? Wonderful. Holy mother, I'll go. Are we good? I'm over here. I'm legally blind. Jesus. Let me clean these glasses off again real quick. And then we shall proceed. Okay. I think I'm okay now. Jeez, that got interesting for a second. And interesting, I mean really painful. Ooh. Yeah, my eye good. I think I'm good now. I believe so. Oh, jeez. Like my, holy crap. Am I good? Am I good? Whew. I don't know what happened there for a second, but like, jeez, my eyes started getting watery. It's like, oh my god. Chat, give me a second. Yeah, my bad. What is happening? Today is like the most scuffed beginning to a stream, huh? Everything that could just like happen is just happening. Oh my god. Like I'm like, okay, my right eye is okay, then my left eye just starts. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Listen, I was trying to read the puppet speech. That's all I was trying to do. You just came in, why am I crying? I don't know, like it felt like something was in both of my eyes. That did not feel great. And now I'm trying to clean my damn glasses. But what's up? How you doing? And I could barely see, but I could tell that's Catch-Up. Catch-Up, how are you doing also? You didn't miss too much. We're not even on the first mission yet. The puppets were giving their speech. They were giving their briefing on what the hell they've been doing lately. Okay. I think I'm good now. And what's up, Lord Zushi? How do you do? How do you do? For anybody just coming in, you already know. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. Alright, so they just did the round of applause. Yay! It's finally ending! Now is the time to figure out our next move. I have a proposal. Someone stood up. We've taken the Hersher of Reason's power. We should do the same to the other Hershers and teach the traitors a lesson. When the time is right, we'll declare war on anti-entropy, Seele, and World Serpent. Oh, they're going after everybody. Those are three big corporations, big groups you're trying to go after there. Like that's some major names. Yeah, let's let these bastards know what we've got. World Serpent. Never heard of it. You say that. You never heard of World Serpent, but you don't know the power that they hold. Ugh. Are you serious? Use your brain and check up now. I object. Another one stood up. We're yet to fully harness the Hersher of Reason's power. We should stick to our guerrilla strategy as we learn more. Yeah, we can't even construct a tank on our own. We won't stand a chance in an open war. Coward! If we don't change our strategy, we'll be picked off one by one. Blind frontal attack is no different from suicide. You know, they're not lying. I mean, they don't even have the full power of Hersher of Reason yet. If they just go in, they're just gonna get doomed. They're gonna get effed up really, really quickly. So they should probably, you know, be more strategic if you're actually gonna try to pull this off and take out those three groups. I don't know. Are you saying we're no match for them head to head? That's exactly what they're saying, yes. The excited one charged at the calm one, and the two started a brawl, really? Puppet on puppet crime. Ooh, fight, fight, fight. Whoa, that one must have hurt. Who do you have your money on this time? Looks like fun. I want in. The two tussled with each other as more joined in. Olza. I need Olza in the cult. Silence. Silence. You each have a point, but we need a clear direction. As per tradition, we shall vote on it. Ah yes, the puppet court. Everyone stopped all at once. Those in favor of a frontal assault, raise your hand. You know what's interesting? All these puppets, they look the same, right? I wonder who they're based off of, the design. I don't know if that's like based off of anything specifically. But I just thought about that now. Like, I've obviously realized that they all look the same, but I never thought about the model itself of the puppet. Some raised their hand. Those in favor of continued social order disturbances, raise your hand. Some others raised their hand. Huh? I feel like some have raised their hand twice. Never mind. The result is out. Our next step is to continue upsetting the social order. That was close. Got me nervous for a sec. Chicken! They're just puppets? Okay, so it's not based off of anybody like the girl puppet design. Silence! Silence! You can all rest assured that our approach may vary, but the final outcome will be the same. We're showing everyone what this world truly is. What's it called? Shredding its facade and revealing its true nature. The final victory is ours for the taking, because there is no cure for the corrupted world. But he said they look like Aicha. As for anti-entropy, Seele, and World Serpent, once humanity realizes their visions are just pipe dreams, these clowns will pay a dear price without us lifting a finger. Wow. Dismissed! Wow, I really enjoyed Puppet Court. I think I enjoyed it more than Judge Judy. Alright, let's do it. Act 1, Act 4. What the hell, bruh? I go over here, it says Act 4, Scene 1. This one says Act 1, Act 4. I think they low-key messed that up for a second. Run now, a storm is coming and the crows are cawing. Oh. Use a team of 3 or fewer members. Well, it's a good thing I can only use 3. In the story stages, the trial battlesuits must be deployed. Okay. Apart from the required battlesuits, I could use my own? Oh my god. Really? I would be absolutely honored to use my own battlesuits. That's insane. Wow. What to use? What to use? You know what? Why don't I bring my ice one? You know, I'll bring my 2 ice ones, even though in the story Bronya can't even use her powers right now. It's fine. We'll be alright. Sure, why not? Let's just see how this goes. I'm sure it doesn't really even matter too much anyways. Blasphemy. None surpass Judy. Listen, I mean, Judge Judy back in the day used to hit different, you know? You were excited when you could choose our own battlesuit? Yeah, they haven't let us do that in a while. It's been like a hot minute. I cannot lie. Ah. Lurking at the street corner, this bar was almost invisible, if not for the dim and pale light. Damn, I should have chose Raven. I thought about putting Raven on the team. The burgundy on the right, push it in. Before the wine rack, May and Raven stood next to each other. Man, I'm not gonna lie, May looking good in that outfit. Like, that's a hella clean outfit right there. And just her eyes, dude. Like, I love when, like, characters, they have, like, really unique colored eyes. Alright, May followed the instruction and nudged the bottle. With a creaking sound, a screen emerged. Oh, I didn't even say which bottle. Not many could tell these wine varieties apart. No need, the bottle with the least dust must be it. Very perceptive. I see you're getting used to life here. Having traveled with the World Serpent for a while, May now appreciated why I could stay under the radar for so long. Surveillance cameras everywhere, interlinked hidden passages, shady areas few dare to set foot in, or foot on. Life here has a full set of rules. It's like a massive and obscured shadow cast by the world. Gray Serpent. All my homies hate Gray Serpents. You're 5 minutes late. Man, it's like me on the streams. Today is the day to contact the snake. The voice coming from the screen sounded devoid of any emotions, almost inhuman. Or maybe it wasn't a human under the mask anyway. My bad, but it couldn't be helped. The 2 locations are far off, and the roads were all but blocked. I don't care. Conclusion. Well, the conclusion is no progress. Gray Serpent didn't comment and waited for more. The 2 warehouses were broken into and the cargo was damaged. We came late, or the culprit cleaned up the scene. But anyway, we didn't find any clues leading to the puppets and no missing persons. It's too early to conclude it was the new Hershers doing. Either we missed something or the culprit was too good. Gray Serpent took a moment to process the info. Keep tracking. I believe this event is connected to the puppets, and this individual will prove to be a unique specimen for us to study. Understood. Gray Serpent nodded and turned to May. How are things on your side? Just a smuggling ring stealing the World Serpent name. Taken care of. Nothing unusual. Jackal seems to be interested in them. Yeah, I saw nothing but clumsy impersonators and tacky counterfeits. I doubt she'd be interested. I mean, last time I remember Jackal being freaking terrified. That's what I last remember about Jackal. You said Raven and May, partners in the shadows. Yes, they are quite the dynamic duo, aren't they? And that's the outfit that made you SSS Shadow Dash. Yeah, I mean, it's so good. Like, it is like a really, really good outfit. I mean, I might be a little bit biased because it has black and red, but just regardless of how it looks, even if we don't put the color into consideration, it looks nice, you know? I've sealed the scene. If she's interested, she could check it out herself. Among a heap of ashes, of course. I'll tell her that. You and Raven keep tracking special puppets and taking them back, broken or not. Gray Serpent disconnected without even a curt goodbye. The room grew quiet with something disturbing slowly setting in the air like the cold, slimy trail of a snake. A heap of ashes? You incinerated all of them? What if they had something useful for us? No, I don't think so. Raven stared at May's face as if there was some stain on it. Fine, here, drink some water. Out of nowhere, she brought up a glass of water and put it on the bar. Thanks. She lifted the glass and began to recall the mission hours ago. Yes. Flashback season. This is it. Grey Serpent told me to send them a message, so I'll destroy their goods. He said, it's a good outfit, but trash in gameplay? Well, I will be the judge of that right now. I'm near downtown and I don't want to make too much noise. Better try to avoid fighting. Locate the goods without being found. Get behind guards to stealth kill them. Yes, yes. Alright. Come here. You know, I was expecting like a fancier animation. Like I thought we'd straight up just impale them or something. I wasn't, expecting a little slap. The gameplay is fun. Damage is a little bit underwhelming. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. You'll have like an outfit or like just like a battle suit that you really like, and then boom, it just ain't doing the damage you'd hope it would do. Agreed, it's underrated, although the team skill isn't that bad. Oh, I'm Solid Snake. Okay, don't worry. I'm more surprised that they didn't make like they didn't make all the enemies respawn. I could have sworn they were just gonna make me have to fight all of them again. But I mean, I'll take it. I ain't complaining. You don't see me. You don't see. Turn around. There you go. Okay, May, please. There we go. May out here taking a stroll. You said her signature weapon active is useful at least. Okay, so yeah, there's benefits, even if it's not like the most cracked out character. But that's how it is, though. Not every battlesuit's gonna just be complete crack cocaine, right? There's gonna be ones that are just like not as meta, but still, useful. Okay, so you're just gonna stay standing there like that. Alright, I could wait. I'm patient. May, please. What's this container for? What's in the box? Oh, you had a kid in there. Out of everything that was in the box, I wasn't expecting that. What a child, those monsters! Yeah, alright, my dude? The stranger's voice made the boy wriggle in pain. In the light, the scar on his neck was striking. Yeah, he's got some infection. I see. Stigma. The word terrified the boy even more. I see. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. May ripped off the tape covering his mouth. You're not here to buy me? No. I am not. We are here to save you. No. May shook her head and reached out her hand to comfort him, but she hesitated and retracted her hand. What did they do to you? They caught me and said they were gonna sell me. They mentioned something called the snake. The snake, huh? The boy's eyes grew wide all of a sudden. You're not. Hush, calm down. I'm not your buyer, and I don't plan to take you. What I'm looking for is your kidnappers. They're gonna pay for what they did. You said stigmas are more painful than you think, meanwhile putting stigmatas in our Valkyries? Yeah, I need this stigmata. Hey, gotcha. Can you be kind to me and just give me the stigmata for Rita? That'd be cool. Okay. Go now. I'll take care of the ones outside. Go where? Anywhere but here. See, anywhere you want to go, you're free now. These bad people can't get to you anymore. I have nowhere to go. We're telling a little kid, we're telling a little boy, hey, you're free. The world is your oyster. Go wherever you want. My guy gonna be sitting on the side of the street begging for food. Like, we can't, like, bring him to some type of facility that could help him? You're just gonna send him into the streets like Squidward asking for spare change? Not exactly the most ideal situation. The boy curled up as if the tiny box was his only home. My dad and mom were gone before I could speak. My uncle thought I was a jinx. I hated him and ran off. I've been on my own after all these years. I was caught because someone sent me to steal something, but he sold me right after. You were used, finessed, bamboozled. You got any friends? The boy shook his head. Anyone you could trust? The boy shook his head again. Homeless without family or friends and carrying a stigma, the kid is probably another victim of Honkai. A rare natural male stigma carrier. If I could take him back to the World Serpent, he'd be Jackal's next test subject. But there's still hope. He is here by accident, and Jackal shouldn't know about him, nor should Grey Serpent. What to do? If I leave him unattended, he'll end up getting kidnapped again. Here, take this. Mei took a scrap of paper and wrote something down, handing it to the boy. Do you know this address? No, but I think I know how to get there. What's this place? Just go there if you could trust me. Tell them your story and they'll take you. Of course, you could choose not to trust me. You'll need to always be on guard to survive on the streets. And cover up your neck. Don't let anyone see it. Don't worry, it's harmless, just there are people who don't like it. The boy took a look at the slip and then looked at Mei before he slowly stood up. Yeah, natural stigmatas in males are extremely rare. I'll go there. I trust you. There was a certain determination in his words. Maybe they were not only meant for Mei to hear, but also for himself too. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. You have to get yourself... Well, get out yourself, yeah. What about you? Mei shook her head, telling the boy he didn't need to know. Hurry. The boy looked at Mei one last time and ran towards the exit. Just before he reached the exit, a thunderous clap came from behind him. The boy was taken aback. He turned around to find where he was now. Burned down. The nice lady who had saved him is also gone. Having no interest in finding out what happened, he resumed running and never looked back. Smart. Smart kid, smart kid. That's all you can do at that point. Mei lowered the glass as the water went down, cooling and refreshing her throat. The disturbing sensation left by the snake's visit was now gone. Just saying, what if Jackal brings the ashes for study? You know her, she might do it. Behind the counter, Raven took a bottle and began to fiddle with it. Since we're here, want a sip of whiskey? I don't drink. Yeah? How about something non-alcoholic? If you must. Sure. Coming up in a second. Wow, bartender Raven over here, huh? Raven put the bottle back and became busy. Here is your drink. Milku. That's what they say, milk. Ah, yes. You need to keep them bones strong, Mei. You can't be getting some weak, brittle bones out here. Skimmed milk, the best for the underage. Okay, buddy. Mei didn't say anything. She took a sip and found it nice. Unlike what Raven usually whipped up. What did you think of this bar? Mei took a glance around the place. Old, but... But what? Classy. The owner has good taste. Should be a popular place back in the day. Well said. I'll gladly take this compliment. It's yours? Yeah, a couple of years ago I was drifting on my own and needed a footing. Ah, so you got a bar. That makes sense of why you're so handy with all this. But this is your favorite part of the chapter, them just casually talking at the bar. You weren't with World Serpent on a solo mission? No, I quit. Literally. Done all the paperwork, it was official, didn't I tell you? No. Guess we need to know each other better. I thought you were raised up by the organization. I heard that you were a kid when Grey Serpent took you in. Yeah, he took me out of the Siberian tundra and raised me up to be a world serpent soldier. But I didn't like it here. No particular reason, just didn't feel like I belonged here. I wanted to go and build my own life. Okay, well, I was like having the left stick like against my chest, and I just see it like slowly moving up. I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. Well, my man said, "Yo, that A skin looks dope." Of course. This is A from Genshin Impact. Yes. And you'd be surprised. Grey Serpent agreed without any fuss. That simple? Yeah, just like that. Didn't even ask why. For a second, I felt I was just a pawn that World Serpent could ditch anytime. But that'd be too good to be true. You'll be back. That's what the Grey Serpent's parting words were. He knew you well. Yeah. Why? Because the world outside is just as lousy. Facts. Big facts. You're more interested with May and Raven interactions, which are great, yeah? We actually get to see them talk to each other. Once again, it's been a while since they've talked to each other. Raven, or at least us seeing it, Raven cut an ice ball skillfully and put it in her glass. An ice ball, huh? The bar looked aged, but the furniture didn't catch any dust or spider webs. Apparently someone had been tending to it. The lighting was poor, but it gave off a slightly drunk vibe that the drink lovers would enjoy. I wanted it to be a cafe at first, but it proved to be harder than I thought, and I admit I'm no master barista. It was repurposed, and became popular with gang members and intel dealers. I got to know a lot of what I shouldn't know. May broke up with Kiana to be with Raven? Yes, 100% canon. That's how you started your mercenary career. That's a tale for another time. I miss the old times. Now that I'm working for World Serpent again, there's no way to keep her open. All I could do was come back and see her. When Raven was calling the bar her voice became gentle and soft, because she has a nice side to her. Like, the thing about Raven is she's not all bad, you know? There's clearly a caring and compassionate and just more normal side to her, but she has a, a darker, grittier side to her at the same time. I mean, with the job that she has, you have to have that gritty side, though, or you won't be able to make it. It reminded May of when Raven was talking about the children she adopted. Yep. The reason you came back had something to do with the children, right? Nah. I was just tired. I went a long way and finally found out World Serpent paid the best, so I came back. I'm just earning a living, so why not choose a job that pays well, and on time? You made enough money, why not quit now and bring your little bar back to life? You're right. Maybe I should follow your advice, but sometimes we don't have a choice. Raven smiled. Then May says, "We always have a choice." Now, I don't know if she's gonna say that. We all got in for our own reasons, and now some other reasons are stopping us from getting off the hook, right? Things don't necessarily turn out to be better, and we're not necessarily on the right path. Yana and May be going out with the burbs. But what does right have to do with anything? We must finish what we started. Maybe. I see you're not fully convinced. Even so, I still believe in other possibilities that might lead to a better result. Is that so? I heard the ruckus at the Taishuan was solved. Kiana played a big part and saved her partners from the new Hersher. I expected nothing less. Hare was supposed to handle it, but by the time she arrived, the Hersher was long gone. Never mind. Anyway, Kiana's doing good now. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain. Oh, I'm sure she's happy to hear that. May grabbed the glass again, but not to drink. Maybe this is one of the other possibilities you talked about. We've got a long way ahead of us. She finished the milk in one go. Like it? I'll make you something special next time we come. I don't drink. Then I'll make you a special milky drink. Yes. You want some milk soda? Raven turned around and shut the door. May took one last look at the bar. In the dim light, the sign read Ravens. Of course, a very special place, she thought. Well, that was cool, seeing them interact with each other there. You said they're broke? Nah, Raven definitely ain't broke. But he said, Fuhua too flat though, Mobius has going on. Listen, equality. We don't discriminate the women around here, whether it's exceeding in the department or not. Noon the next day. Oh wow, they got me in the area of where I do the abyss, and I see the puppet strings on there. We look like we're looking through like a surveillance camera. This is the third warehouse in the report. Looks the same as the other two. Yeah, warehouses in this town all look the same. The out-of-control machines are throwing a party inside. Calm them down, just don't tear the whole place apart this time. So yeah, don't go berserk. Alright, I'm gonna need you to calm down. So, why does it matter? I promised an old friend who owns the neighborhood I came here to confirm something from her. Seems like you've got a lot of friends. We scratch each other's back, that's all. In exchange for intel, I need to bust the ghost. I see. Have fun. Catch you later, then. Leave it to me. I got this in the bag. The machines are running on their own. Part of the Hersher of Dominance's power. Yeah, the puppet. It's very interesting to see like Kiana's team, and then you see like May's team over here and how they're dealing with the puppet situation, because it's affecting all of them obviously, because the puppets want to beat the hell out of them all and take all of their powers. They want all the Hersher powers. Yeah, don't worry puppets, I got my Hersher of Reason powers, even though you stole it. It makes sense. And that sound effect, he said no no no. Like the freaking. I feel like I didn't do the best with trying to make that noise back to repeat that, but you know what? It was a whoosh sound. You said you got the new Durando yet? No, I do not, and I actually like I'm like 40 pulls away at this point, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Like it's like one of the sickest battle suits I've seen in this game, but I just don't like. Because I thought about it like during the what was it called, the Elysium Realm stream when I was doing some summons and stuff, and I'm like, do I need this character right now? Is this somebody that I need, you know? And I'm like, I don't think I need her right now. I said if anything, I need to get good stuff for the new version of Rita. So I decided to switch up what I was doing, and the pulls that I've done these last few days have been dedicated to getting the gear for the new Rita, because at least for like the characters I have and who I have built, I just feel like it's way more useful for me. So that's what I'm doing. So on the bright side, the next time that I pull for like an event banner character, I'll be pretty close to getting them since I'm only like 40 away. So yeah, would I like to get that battle suit eventually though? Hell yeah, that thing is amazing. Got a whole horse you could ride and stuff. It's just right now, I don't know. It's not the time. Alright, let's do that. Because at least for my team right now, a fire character is way more valuable than having another physical right now. Huh? Well, you're back quick, aren't you? That was quick. That is a clean shot. Look at that. Can I hide this real quick? Very clean. Very, very clean. Anyways. I didn't feel like lingering once I got the intel. You didn't tear the whole place apart, did you? I mean, I barely got to even get started, but yeah, join the party. Don't mind. It will survive. May took a glance at the sniper rifle in Raven's hands. Yeah, that thing is very fancy. Wouldn't that be overkill using the divine key? I'd rather not take her if she hasn't got a mind of her own. Sometimes you gotta indulge her if you want her to perform. We'll need her for the puppets, so I'm pampering her for now. Her? Oh, she hasn't been properly introduced. Meet the third divine key. Key of sanction, a strong-minded gal just like you. So she calls her Bara her, and she calls the gun her. Okay. You like bringing your things that you care about to life, your objects. Remember when we were on the Coral Island and Owl took it? He wasn't able to unlock her rated power till the end. Because she has her own personality. It all depends on whether you could hit it off with her. So she won't unleash her power on the wrong hands. It goes beyond that. Power, ammunition, performance, or even weapon type. She is drastically different in every hand. Wow, she sounds like quite the beauty. The gun has a mind of its own. What's something that I watched her play? Oh my god, I just thought of something that... Rez, you know what I'm thinking about? A weapon that has a mind of its own. I'm not even gonna say it, bro. But did you just think for a sec, Rez? What do you think I'm talking about? In something that we've both seen, that we've watched, that has a mind of its own. Just think. Oh my god. Anyways. No wonder why you take it everywhere. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I was like, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Okay. We don't even need to mention it, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, bro. She is also known as the Seven Thunders of Retribution. Maybe it indicates she has 7 forms, but I've only seen 4. Oh right. Why don't you try? The Hersher of Thunder might be a good match for the lightning-imbued divine key. Here we go. Raven handed the weapon over. It took May a moment of hesitation before she received it. This is... I think she likes you. Maybe you two have a special connection. Can I actually use it? When May touched the weapon, it somehow felt like a living thing with a heartbeat. It feels special. I mean, the way that Raven described it, it definitely did. Told you. May handed the weapon back to Raven and it soon returned to its sniper rifle form. One day, when I was on a mission, I got hurt and out of the blue, she decided to be a slingshot. Almost got me killed. Can't let that happen again. You got something on the puppet? I learned something interesting. Remember what Grey Serpent said about how it was the strange one? It doesn't act alone. There are other puppets helping this one? No. Humans. Really? Humans? I've pinpointed the next crime scene. The culprit only works at night, and that gives us some time to prepare now. Raven chuckled. Come along, I'm taking you to a place. Oh my god, where are we going? What the hell, the woods? A few moments later. Oh, we're back where the kids are? Sensei and May! Hi, Sora. You saw us a mile off, didn't you? Raven gave Sora a hug and ruffled her hair. Sorry I came late, and thanks for taking care of everyone while I was away. How do you like it here? The bed is soft, the living room is big, and we have hot water around the clock. Everyone's happy. Glad to hear it. But... Sora looked to May. The curry here isn't half as good as May's. So you miss her more than you miss me? I'm hurt. She's blushing over there. Oh, you guys can't really see it. But yeah, you sort of see it right there. Yeah, she's blushing. No, we miss you too. We miss you every day. May shook her head and turned her eyes away to the building nearby. He said, degenerate. What do you mean? Who are you calling degenerate? Your name is Simp God 21. Who are you calling a degenerate, mate? If you could remember, though, that weapon should be the 3rd divine key. Yes. I was going to say if. It had the look of a big summer house. Quiet, well-built, classy. Wow. It sounds spectacular. But the guards at the gate told a different story. It wasn't hard to tell the house was off limits to the outside world. Kevin did keep his word. Want to say hello to the kids? I guess not. I'll wait outside. May bent down and gently touched Sora's face. Sorry, Sora, there's something else I need to do, so I can't play with you this time. But don't worry, I'll come back on another day, and any gift you want, I'll bring it to you next time. It's okay, I don't need any gift. You're the best gift. You're being so wholesome. It's a deal then. Deal. Don't keep your sensei waiting. She's been missing you a lot. She was even practicing what to say on the way here. Shut up. Raven took Sora's hand and gave May a wink before heading in. Summer breeze came to hug her with a pleasant smell. All was quiet, save for the chirping birds and the rustling leaves. A kite slowly rose above the walls and began to dance in the sky. This was a well-protected shelter, and it seemed like an exquisite crystal ball capturing the finest moment of summer. May was reminded of a certain day in her childhood when her father took her out for a trip. Her father was holding her hand, saying something she couldn't recall the exact words. She hardly got to see her father, let alone go on a trip. Overcome with joy, she was unable to remember what he said. But she'd never forget it was a bright summer day, just like this one, with kites roaming in the sky and the same smell of summer in the air. Raven came back after a while. I hope waiting wasn't too boring. No, but how is this your preparation? It prepares me to be what I need to be for the mission. Make any sense? How are the kids? Well attended. Good food, the best medical care money could buy. They're no longer trapped in the roost, which is good. It's a beautiful place. It reminds me of the days before Honkai. They should grow up without knowing Honkai. You should go in and say hello next time. The kids miss you. May said nothing. Oh, speaking of kids, I heard a little boy came here with a slip in his hand. Oh, so you sent him here. Okay. That makes sense. Said he was kidnapped and he escaped on his own. There is a peculiar scar on his neck. Might be a stigma. Is that so? A boy with a stigma? That's rare. He was kept at exactly the same area where you carried out your mission yesterday. What a coincidence. You're just not gonna admit to it, are you? Yeah, just uncanny. Did you see anything? No. She's lying like crazy. You sure you didn't see a tall and pretty lady with a pair of horns handing out slips with the address of this place? Doesn't ring a bell. That's a shame. I'm dying to know her. Okay. The interactions between these two. I'll keep an eye for you. Or why don't you pass a word to her for me? What is it? That this place isn't a nursery for any homeless kid. The next one here won't be, well, the next one sent here won't be free. And the price will be high. Got it. I'll be sure to pass the word. Much obliged. The two then fell silent as they listened to the whispers of the wind. Weren't you worried that the guards here might be working for World Serpent? I knew that they were yours. You'd never put your kids in untrustworthy hands. You're right. What will happen to the boy? I don't know. His new identity is ready. Probably will be sent to a safe place and looked after by someone reliable. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? How you doing? But after that, it's all up to him. He's been a lucky one, and I wish his luck could last. Hope so. The sun began to set slowly but surely, painting the sky with a faint reddish glow. Alright, we should be going now. I have like... What is it? I have, is it 2 of the stigmata? I have the box for the stigmata, but I'm not opening that yet. So I have that, then I have 2 of the same stigmata. I have the character, but I don't have the weapon yet. So I still have to keep pulling on that. But I know for sure I should be able to get everything before it goes away. So she'll be cracked. She will be very cracked. It's at the seaside, a bit far from here. We'll drive there and talk on the way. Let's go. On to the next one. Damn, so we're about to be an hour in and we're only on mission 3. Yeah, they hitting us with the dialogue heavy once again, huh? Get in. I'm curious if they're gonna start making some of these missions go a little quicker. Yeah, May and Raven is the best part of this chapter. Yeah, I do enjoy their interactions. It's actually very good, very witty. The two went to a sports car. Raven got in and took the driver's seat. Damn, Raven, you driving? Got the whip over here? This is your car? Who else might it be? Got your driver's license? You kidding me? I'm a mercenary. Bring me a helicopter and I'll fly it for you. Okay, sure. May took a moment to observe the car. It was parked in the Shade, sleek, shiny, expensive. Any comment? I thought you'd pick a color that stood out more. I like red, but I couldn't find a model that looked good in red. She pointed at the back row. And I'd like to take the kids out for a spin. The more seats, the better. It looks good. Hop in. Okay, Raven the soccer mom. Okay, Raven, I see you. I mean, you got the soccer mom cut, Loki, right? May hesitated and finally took a backseat. Raven didn't start the car. Something wrong? Hey, what are you taking me for, Miss Raiden? Your chauffeur? Come to the front row already so we can talk. Oh, okay. Yeah, she sat all the way in the back. That's better. Now buckle up. This is like the weirdest thing ever. Seeing two Honkai characters in a car together. Got these crazy outfits on, just casually driving. Yeah, that's not weird at all. And also, if you're coming into the stream, be sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the stream and you're lurking or anything, it helps out a bunch to hit that subscribe button also. You know? It's greatly appreciated. So, let's continue. Raven started the engine and it began to roar like a wild beast. Back to the topic earlier. You were saying humans were helping the puppet? Yeah, a delivery guy. He put the puppet in a box and put the puppet in the alley. Well, and put the puppet in the alley and put the box in the alley by the warehouse at night. There we go. The puppet got out and entered the warehouse through pipes. It messed up the place and got returned to the box. So that's why no one saw it in the neighborhood. No one paid any heed to the box hundreds of yards from the scene. But why would he do that? Who knows? Maybe he's coerced, or manipulated, or simply crazy. We'll have to ask him in person tonight. Yeah, it's such a good outfit. That's what I was mentioning earlier in the stream. I love that outfit. So how did you decide their next target? I have connections. Expected. As the forest receded from the windshields, they drove onto an open road. Remember the warehouses we looked into? 3 of them if you count the one tonight. That Raven's gonna go to McDonald's, now you better go to some Wendy's. Right, all sabotaged by the puppet, and guess what? They each belong to a notorious organization. Another tip for you, the city is run by 4 such organizations. See it now? I see, but wouldn't the city be better without these warehouses? Why would the puppet do such things that only benefit the common citizens, unless... Raven waited for May to finish. Unless the victims have all assumed their rivals were behind it. Smart girl. The conflict is in full swing, just a matter of time before collateral damage gets to civilians. So, you believe the puppets will surely pay a visit to the 4th warehouse tonight? Yeah. But it might very well stop now and make the last organization the largest subject. The situation would get even worse. Indeed, but I doubt it would do so. The open road spanned across a cliff overlooking the ocean on the right. If the last organization becomes the common enemy, they will suffer the most, but the situation won't deteriorate further. Hopefully we don't get into a crash in this car and somebody try to blow us up or anything. I know that's like a super random thought, but I'm used to stuff happening like that in games. There needs to be a Honkai and McDonald's collab for the rest of the world. Like, I would love so much for the US if they did like a United States Genshin collab with like a fast food company or like a Honkai one in the US. It's like, damn, I would go to the places and get the stuff. I feel like it'd be like the coolest thing for like the collaboration stuff. Like that stuff is super cool to me, but I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right. Anyways, still waiting for Diluc KFC outfit. That's the last thing the puppet wants. Its purpose is to ignite an all-out war and plunge the city into hell. Yes, Heck Realm. Yeah, there was a Genshin KFC collab. Yeah, it just wasn't in the US, unfortunately. I mean, they had the thing, like, on Twitch, if you, like, sub to a Twitch streamer, you got the thing, like, the glider. 7-Eleven collab? Yeah. It'd just be cool to like get different skins if they had collabs with different places. I like stuff like that. In that scenario, it takes only one bullet to destroy everything. This is not a personal vendetta. The puppet seems to bring down the entire city. But that won't happen. We'll put an end to this little adventure tonight. Raven floored the pedal and the car darted forward like a wild horse. Any comment on my driving skill? Not bad, huh? Still a long way to go to match my old chauffeur. You're certainly demanding as a passenger. My chauffeur was very nice to me. May looked outside the windshield and sat her eyes in the gorgeous afterglow. My father was busy working and I hardly got to see him at all. I was chauffeured to go to and from school. I made very few friends in school. No one to keep you company on your way home. Before I walked out of the school gate, I'd always see a black limo parked outside. Maybe that's why you almost had no friends. Maybe. And maybe my chauffeur knew it too, but it couldn't be helped. It was his job. He talked to me in the car, asked me how school was and tell me about my father's work. Sounds like a gentle person. Yeah, but I didn't even get the chance to say thank you to him. What happened? He died. In the Nagazora Honkai event? Yes. Huh. I know about Nagazora. I read that. Okay, you're hoping that there's another Honkai collab with Genshin. They make Kaching officially playable and farmable like they did with Fish. I hope so too. Like, I didn't get to play the original, well, like, we'll play that event, the Genshin and Honkai one, but I heard Kaching was, like, just a beast. Like, an absolute unit. So it'd be cool if they actually made her, like, a full-on playable character like they did with Fish. Because my Fischl is a monster. And I'd say within the next, like, 1 or 2 months, I should actually be able to get my Fish to, like, SSS. I think she's at double S right now. And you remember they had a Kung Fu, tea collab with the store over here had shut down. Oh damn, that's a big rip. And the China KFC dropped the ball in China, yeah, that's a big rip also. Yeah, Kaching was freaking OP in the Honkai collab, but she was limited. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. They should bring it back at some point. They need to do a Honkai event with Genshin, but bring a Honkai character into Genshin though. Like, that would be really, really cool. They have so many good options they could go with. Anyways, I see. Come to think of it, people who were once nice to me rarely end well. The chauffeur, my father, my teachers, and my friends. She thinks she brings bad luck to everyone. Such a pessimistic view coming from someone who preached other possibilities to me just yesterday. I know this sounds paradoxical. That's a word I've never seen or read before. But sometimes there's nothing you can do about certain things. A few weeks ago, I read every report on the search for the Gem of Haste, every word in them. Isn't this like the chat? Isn't this the area of where we first went into the Elysium realm? Like, I just had like a flashback. I think I'm right. I think. Kevin said nothing. They all pointed to the same conclusion. Nothing. Yes. This was his confirmation. Impossible. Even if it fell into the imaginary space, it must have left some traces and it won't just vanish. Neither will she. The gem is a part of Seele and I can't let it fall into the wrong hands. You have the answer. No, maybe I left something out. She's died. Kevin spat out the conclusion curtly. What? I know it. It's not the gem that you're looking for. She wasn't able to survive in the imaginary space. We didn't find anything. May fell silent, trying hard to find the flaws in his words, but Kevin's ice-cold voice made his statement difficult to argue against. It's a fact. Those were his last words he left. May refused to accept the fact and kept looking into every lead she could possibly find, but her investigation gave her an answer even more heartbreaking than the silence from Kevin. Something will come up. Raven knew what May was looking for. Raven, I want to ask you a question. What? It might sound offensive, but you don't have to answer it. Ask away. Would you expect your brother to be alive? The gray, Cohen... What the hell? However you say that. Whatever the car's name is. Slow down. I'm like, that is quite the name. Gray Serpent told you that? And I'll look at chat after I'm finished with this mission. Holy crap, this dialogue. I mean, like, it's good dialogue. I'm just like, wow, we've been in this mission a while. Alright, I looked it up myself. He was still alive when Gray Serpent took you in. The car stopped. We've arrived. They had come to the seaside. Raven parked the car right beside the beach. There's still some time before dark. Walk with me for a minute. Sure. Wham! Siberia doesn't have any beach, only deep snow. My big brother had never seen a beach. Damn, we just casually walking on the beach. Want to take your shoes off? Must feel good to step on the waves barefoot. I remember one day I challenged my brother to stand in the snow barefoot and see who'd last longer. Did you win? No, barely took me 1 minute to surrender. But my brother stood there for 10 minutes. So competitive even though he already won. In the end, he lost his senses and I had to carry him home. Did he suffer from frostbite? Of course, almost lost his legs. Mom gave him hell for it. Wasn't it you who started it? Yeah, but my brother said it was his idea. Ah, he took responsibility. He was usually a bully to me, but when it mattered, he always stood up for me. When we were facing Blaines, when we were hunting, and that time... Yes? Raven took off her shoes and walked barefoot into the setting sun. The ocean water was patting her foot, rhythmically, Jesus, and erasing the footprints behind her. Would I wish? Yeah, of course. I came back to Siberia for many times, and I paid many informants to look for him. I keep wishing he wasn't killed on that night, wasn't buried in the ruins. I wish one day he would suddenly show up and surprise me, calling me Tasha like he used to. She bent down to pick up a shell and tossed it back into the sea after playing with it for a while. You know what? He actually showed up. What? It was a freezing cold day. Even Vancouver was covered in snow. I was driving to a deal. Someone who looked exactly like him walked past me while I was waiting for the green light. A kid? No, not a kid. How do I put it? I decided this is what he would look like the instant I laid eyes on him. My mind went all blank and I couldn't think. The next thing I knew, the next thing I knew was him disappearing at the corner. I jumped out. I chased him for a long while, but the distance between us never shortened. The traffic lights, the crowds. I fixed my eyes on him. The way he ran and dodged the crowd was exactly the same in my memories. I even looked down at her feet as if reminiscing the chasing on that day. But I didn't catch him until the end. How was it possible? I'm the best mercenary in North America. If I want someone found, there's nowhere to hide. And then I realized it wasn't that I couldn't catch him. I just didn't want to. I know the feeling. Deep down, I knew it wasn't him. I knew it was gone. I knew it was merely a mirage. But I just wouldn't face the facts. I tried desperately to hold on to it. And I didn't want to deny reality either. So I held myself back. I fear he would turn back and say, I don't know you. And that would have hurt a lot. That would have hurt you, just insane amount. So what happened then? I don't remember. Probably went back to the crossroads. I caused a traffic jam, missed the deal, but thinking back on it now, it really didn't matter. It was like a fleeting dream. Since that, I kept running my bar and living my life on the edge as a mercenary. I even found myself a dream, buy a small island and build a big house there. I drifted too long and wanted a home. Raven looked over the horizon, as if her island was just there. And all ancient history now. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm over it now. You could really tell how much her brother like meant to her though. It was a very big impact in her life. That carried on even into adulthood. It was the moment my island sank that I realized I never really lived my entire life. Lived? Right. Okay, well, right before... I just said right and then stopped. Right before my brother died, he said only this to me. Live on and live well. Live on, Tasha, and live well. It's like a curse, turning the purpose of everything I do into breathing. But now, I know. Even if the island was still there, I'd never find inner peace to convince myself that I'm living well. All these years, the only thing that has made me feel remotely alive is the warmth of my body. You told me it was when you were with the kids. Yeah, you could tell me it's pointless when the whole world is corrupted, or it's just a little play for myself. But still, I feel it's only right. It's the only right thing I've done, the only thing I want to keep doing. It's a remarkable thing. Maybe. The ocean breeze gently touched their faces. Don't you feel hot wearing the cape? Yeah, now that you mentioned it, it's kind of hot. She's actually gonna take that off? Wow! She took the hood off. You can actually see her face. You're like, damn, she bad. Alright, I'll look at chat for a sec, because this mission's still going. You said only 3 or 5 KFC have the limited button, so everyone cramped at the few KFCs and they had to shut it down. Yeah, that's yikes. Basically, KFC, they're not that much. Genshin and China decided to make it super limited. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And the scenario is fantastic. I mean, it really is. It's very clean, very beautiful. And Raven's growth is one of the things you love about this chapter. Yeah, she's getting a lot of character development right now, which is great. And then she knows the secret Fortnite Island. God. Ay. And there's a Raven character stand, is that what you're saying? That's crying about her island. And the moment everyone wants Raven as a Valkyrie. Yeah, this is the moment right here where everybody was like, I want Raven as a playable Valkyrie. Give it to me. Because at this moment, Raven still wasn't playable, right? But yeah, the setting sun was now kissing the ocean and giving it a huge flush. Having shared everything she's been keeping to herself, Raven felt relieved and smiled broadly. This music, though, and the picture, a strand of her hair on the top simply wouldn't bow down and seemed out of place. You know what? In the past, I never wore capes in public because it seemed rude. But somehow, people always treat me like a kid until one day, I closed the deal successfully without taking the cape off. Maybe people refused to take me seriously because I looked young, I thought. Anyway, I never took the cape off since. Oh damn. The cape kept a more serious look, I guess. Yeah, you've been wanting Raven to be playable ever since she made her debut. And chapter 13, and yes, by the time this chapter was released, Raven was still not playable. It's crazy they went that long without making Raven playable. I feel like when I started getting into Honkai, that's when Raven was playable, funny enough. So I didn't really have to wait at all. Laugh all you want. You're never getting to see it again. The sun was halfway drowned in the sea now. We need to shake off our shadows from the past. Yes. But I also want to believe the better result you said. Thanks. What to thank for? Just follow through the path you deem right and I'll do the same. Sure. Look at that water. The sun finally fully went under the sea. It's night now. Let's go. Okay. It's time to get to business. We got some work to get done. That was a very touching moment, though. It was cool to see Raven just open up so much for a character that's kept a lot of information and just emotions, feelings, everything to herself for so long. I feel like she really needed that. And I think it just feels so much more worth it for the amount of time that we've waited for her to just say more. Definitely. Alright, so we're about to be on mission 4. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick, like, 2-minute stretch break real quick, and then we'll continue this. Alright, so I'll be right back. So if y'all need to get, like, something to drink or a snack, be sure to do that, and then we shall continue. So, BRB. And I'll run a quick little ad break real quick. But thank you guys for the 15 likes in the stream. I looked over at that real quick. Really do appreciate that. And then, boom. There you go. So I'll be right back. Make sure everything's good. Okay, now I'll be right back. Okay, I'm good. I am big. Let me just get the chat back up. You said, too bad none of the Honkai hoodies work for you. Your place is too hot. Oh, you got some Honkai hoodies? Really? Really now? You got some Honkai merch? I mean, yeah, I got some, but I don't have any, like, Honkai, like, related, like, clothing. But I do have, like, the stuff that they've sent me, which is pretty cool. Alright, let me turn the camera back on. Alright, let us continue. And also, if you'd like to help support the channel and help us, you know, get to the next membership goal, if you type !member in chat, it will bring up the link to that, and there is some brand new emotes there. Or if you click the boin button, yeah, the boin button, the join button on the channel, that's another way that you're able to become a member also. But it is something that very much helps. Okay, so we're going straight up Hersher Thunder mode, huh? I like it. Yeah. Sure, why not? Let's rock with that. Alright, I think everything is good to go. Alright, so what mission? Jesus, we're an hour in mission number 4 only. Night, the warehouse by the sea. Here we are. Another warehouse that looks the same. Yeah, they all look the same. Maybe the locals share the same taste. Yeah, okay. That's the explanation we're gonna go with, Honkai. Okay, buddy. About time it shows up. I sense a bigger presence of security mechas. They probably heard our foot. Big time. Well, this is not good. Hopefully the frames are coming back. Hopefully. Because it seems, yeah, that my internet's been on some BS today, so that's always fun. It was on some BS a few days ago where it didn't even let me stream. I hate how that happens. Like, every few months, randomly, my internet just decides, yeah, you've been working really good for a while. Yeah, it's time to F that up. Let's be on demon time real quick. Okay, let's see. I'm probably gonna have to grab chat again. Let me just refresh this. Chat, are you there, chat? Are you alive, chat? Hopefully. Hopefully y'all are good. If you're there, just give me a moment. It seems like my internet wanted to be stupid. Alright, can y'all hear me? Are we okay? Let me know if y'all could hear me. Because you're likely gonna want to have to hit the refresh button on the stream. I'm not gonna lie, you're likely gonna want to come into the stream. Well, like, we'll leave the stream and come back whenever you do hear that I'm saying this, because it's likely gonna be delayed for you. So yeah, if you haven't done that already, I would recommend doing that. Your stream's back, yeah. Okay, hopefully we'll be okay. Like I said, every few months my internet decides to spaz out of nowhere after working perfectly fine. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody probably needs to refresh the stream so that way you're not like super behind. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not something I can really control. I mean, we paying for the good internet service. So it's definitely not the plan that we have, but everybody knows how internet be. It doesn't matter who you are, at some point it just decides to just jump out of a window. So let me grab chat. Yeah, you can hear me? Awesome. Alright, let me just get everything set back up again. Because I had to, like, refresh the whole chat. Because I couldn't see you guys. Let's see here. We good? Everything okay now, guys? Hopefully. I believe. We still got frames going, right? I think. I don't see any frame droppage to this point. Alright, we should be good. Okay. So yeah, we should move now. Avoid the security and lay low. Alright. I'm gonna try to speed run this crap. Perhaps there's a secret passage. Just body them both. I'll be seeing you. How's the divine key? Relax, it's in a good mood. Oh, freaking hell. Oh. No, you didn't see me. I gotta be careful. These things, like, all over the place. Alright, we are good. There's somebody down there. Who are you? Found the guy. Hello there, sir. Don't mind if we just come down here. Stay clear from the box. Who is there? What are you trying to do to my sister? No, you're not hurting my sister. Oh, he made the sound effect, okay. In a flash of lightning, the man fell onto the floor. That settles it. I hope you didn't kill him. No, I simply knocked him out. I doubt we'd be able to get anything from him. Tie him up. Agreed. Okay. Raven tied the man up and tossed him by the wall. What's with his sister? He wouldn't stop talking about her. The box you mentioned with the puppet inside? Even the same package. Did we open it up now? Be careful. The intel we have indicates we might be teleported to a closed space called the Theater of Domination. Oh boy, we want to go back there? Theater of Domination, here we come. I just realized I could change the color in my room. Let me do that real quick. Worry not, I came prepared. Ah, Raven always here with a plan. That I could respect. There we go. I like that better with the lighting now. Raven took a small and round device out of her pocket and showed it to Mei. And simple EM shield, not as powerful as yours, but it could stop an energy erosion. We might be separated after we get in. Prepare to act solo and try to find each other. And prepare for puppets to act creepy as hell and try to get into our minds. You know, play some next level mind games on us. Let's do it. They exchanged a look and both nodded. Open it. Here we go. Oh, we're actually in there. Like, chat, we're finally in the building. Raven is not here, teleported to another place so she didn't get in. Each time we came here before, with like Kiana and stuff, we were like on the outside of the building, but we're actually in here. Wait patiently, do not use Hersher power. So yeah, don't use your freaking ult. What's up, Scarlet? How you doing? What's good, mate? Don't worry, I won't use the Hersher power to the max. You know, I just realized we have to be really careful in here that they do not end up taking Mei's power. Because we will be screwed if they have the Hersher of Reason and the Hersher of Thunder. Yeah, that's no buenas. We're gonna be looking like we're in a world of pain. Oh, here we go. The puppet's about to start talking crap. An unexpected guest. But yeah, that's good to hear, Scarlet. Good to hear. Give me that good damage. I'm excited though, because I'm gonna be getting Hersher of Thunder this month. So, big hype, you know? Very big hype. A pog, yes. Big pog, big pog. Indeed, indeed. Oh boy. Welcome to the Theater of Domination. Oh boy, because I really wanted to be back in here. But I knew it was bound to happen. You like puppets, Scarlet? Welcome to the Theater of Domination. A puppet. And here I was wondering why my brother didn't call me out. It's you two. Mei unsheathed her blade. Oh, that won't be necessary. I just want to take you on a tour around this place. Tour? Yeah, it's not like you'd get to see the place every day. Sure you don't want to look around, Miss Raiden? You know my name. Yeah, I know you. We all do. You're an honored guest here. Come on, let me show you around. Maybe you'll like it here, or even better, decide to join us. Uh-huh. You coming or not? I'm leaving with or without you. She didn't attack me. Is this a trap? I'll find out. Yeah. That's a big puppet. Oh, hell no. Well, you a big girl, aren't you? Marvelous, isn't it? We built this together. Who are we? My friends, we're all very weak, so we need to stick together to help each other. Uh-huh. If you say so. Oh, sorry, I must have left it here someone must have left it here carelessly. Okay, buddy. You should be able to deal it with your Hersher power, right? You trying to bait me into using my power? No need, my blade will suffice. Yeah, the puppet's really trying to bait me. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. You ain't not about to steal my power. Oh, thank you. Here we go. A lot more toys this time. Hurry up or you'll be left behind. Listen, you can wait for me. And don't worry about me, just keep going. I'll be alright. A Hersher that waves a blade. How unbefitting. I'd prefer lightning if I were you. Listen, there's still lightning in these attacks. I'm just not going to use the ult. That's all. I gotta make sure I don't take more than 30 hits. Even though it does feel weird not using the ult. Well, you know. You getting upset? I thought you were gonna show me around. Why stop now? Drop the act. I know you were manipulating the puppets. You know? Oh, you found out. But can you blame me? I just want to take a good look at the legendary Hersher of Thunder. The puppet explained half-heartedly, but May had her own considerations. A puppet could only summon 3 to 5 followers at a time, and it couldn't fight on its own. And I don't know why, but she seems persistent on seeing my Hersher power. More info is needed. You want to check out other parts of this place? Tell me more about you and the others. Why would you want me to join you? Because we were all weak, desperate, and considered losers. Oh, and of course, you're powerful and different now, but earlier it would make sense to invite you in. Still, you're welcome here even at this moment. How so? Because there's still despair in your heart. Don't say that word, that D word. I know how you feel. AE can't save her, and neither can Sheiksaw. No one but you could do something about it. Just like you, everyone here once fought hard against injustice in life. But it made no difference. Solve this problem and another pops up. Correct this mistake and another one occurs. In the end, we failed to change anything at all. Because for each good thing you do, something else bad comes out of here, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. Yeah. Did you see the guy outside? The man helping you? Yeah, his sister died a few days ago. When she was lying in the hospital bed, he never went there to see her. Can you imagine how desperate she was? Well, she was and I was? You were born out of her despair. Yeah, but after she was gone, she suddenly grew a heart and realized he had lost the only family he had, but it was too late. But fortunately, there is still me, so I came to him. Don't cry, big brother. I'm right here. Since then, he has been following my orders and taking me wherever I wish to be. We were gonna make him join us, but you caught him first. Alright. It's okay if you don't feel like joining us. There's another way for us to help you. We could turn you and your dear Kiana into normal girls. Sounds familiar. How do you plan to accomplish that? Just like this. The puppet approached May and posed a strange gesture as if channeling some form of power. As it opened its closed palms, a ball pen fell to the floor. What's this? The Hersher of Reason's power from your friend. It's a shame I stayed in the hospital for too long to think of anything else. But Onya. May examined the ball pen on the floor. The blue shimmer meant it was indeed a creation of the Hersher of Reason. She frowned and directed her eyes back to the puppet. I don't understand. What does the Hersher of Reason have to do with your proposal? Reshaping us using our power? Of course not. You weren't listening. The Hersher of Reason is not the point. We can take your powers. Just take my hand and clench. Your power will become mine in a jiffy. It didn't feel like a lie, so... How about it? Isn't it as simple and brilliant? You give me the Hersher of Thunder's power, and I'll help you take the Hersher of the Void's power as well. This way, both of you could live a normal life and never have to worry about Honkai anymore. Yeah, and then you guys get to murder everybody with the Hersher powers. Yeah, bravo, fantastic idea. You know, top notch, top notch. Sounds convincing, but how can you make sure Kiana won't take it back again? Take it back? Impossible. A mere mortal without the power stands no chance against us. You're not believing this crap, are you, May? The conclusion jumped out. So will you consider? May shook her head and reached for her blade again. Alright, good. According to what you said, you won't need my power to take the Hersher of the Void's power, right? So if so, how about you turn into a normal person and I hand over my power then? It does make sense, but without your power, we might not be able to beat her. Yeah, my thought exactly. What? May readied her battle stance. Sorry, I don't trust you to beat Kiana in any circumstances. So your proposal is pointless to me. I thought you'd be able to understand, but apparently I was being too nice. Guess only the hard way works. Alright, I mean, so let's do it. What you throwing at me? Damn! You are a big boy. Man, I wish I could use my ult. But denied. Okay, what type of fancy crap is that? You over here doing ballerina spins in the air on me? Okay, do not take any more hits. You're not used to that power you got, are you, puppet? You got one more big toy. What you got? This thing doesn't look any more threatening than the last one, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, that was a pretty swift attack. I'll give you that. That was a little bit speedy, but I'm not concerned. The result will be the same. And you're not gonna paralyze me. No, sorry. Too slow. You're too slow. Yeah, you're done. What? Who? Oh. The puppet collapsed to the floor. Oh, did I pull the trigger too soon? What was it trying to say? Nothing of value anyway. Well, good to see that you're doing alright, Raven. With a sudden change of surroundings, the two found themselves back in the real world. We're back. Seems that once the contact puppet is broken, the connection with the theater will be cut, some sort of insurance. You said when the puppets have to learn basic functions to use Hersher of Reason, yeah. They still have a lot more to learn about the powers, so they're not at their full potential right now. In the box now lay a broken puppet into pieces. What about the man? We'll just leave him there, someone will take care of him. He doesn't deserve our pity. Just now, the puppet used the Hersher of Reason's power. I saw it too. Want me to ask around? May lowered her head and began to chew on what the puppet said. In combat, it kept trying to make me use the Hersher power. Maybe they have a way to take my power without the core. Can it be done? From the way it talked, yes, but there are conditions. And I didn't use my power, so it wasn't able to. I have a theory. What is it? Remember the Scepter of Duat? It works in a similar way. How? They are based on the same working principle. Break the connection between the Hersher core and the imaginary space. You could think of the Hersher core as a faucet controlling the energy flow from the imaginary space. If the Scepter of Duat works by blocking the flow brutally, then the puppets are using another pipe to redirect the flow into their own pool. I see the similarity now. Raven, can you take this puppet back first? Of course, but can you tell me what you're planning to do? There's something I need to confirm myself. These puppets really thought they were gonna finesse Mei out of all people. Mei is smart. I mean, Bronya was smart too, but the thing is, they didn't really make it as obvious with Bronya. I don't think that they were trying to do that. So, I mean, at least Mei is aware how the powers work now, so she's not gonna just get herself caught. So she should be able to keep the Mahersher powers. No problemo. You know? Alright, nice. Give me the crystals. 5 down, a few more to go, eh? Mission number 6. Does this mission, like, does this chapter have, like, a big animation in it? If the puppet kept their mouth shut, they would have been able to take it. Yeah, the puppets made it so painfully obvious. Yeah, I don't see any animation thing at the end. Okay, but I see something here. Interesting. Was it the fish bit the hook, or the hook kissed the fish? I don't know. What? Oh my god. Alright, wasn't expecting that. I don't even know. It doesn't really matter whatever team I do. Sure. Yes, give me what I need. Let's get that extra XP. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to get to level 80. I'm at like 73. Probably gonna take a few more months, honestly. Now that I think about it. The front gate of a college, New Jersey State. Jersey! Oh my god, that's where I'm from. Here we are, where the first Hersher of Dominance was born. Yo, Terry, what's going up with you got this little venti outfit on? What's going on with this little outfit? A nice college. After the assault on the base, Dr. Einstein recalled Fuhua and asked her to investigate the Hersher of Dominance. We learned something about the Hersher from the puppets, but the information is disorganized like puzzle pieces. We traced the first puppet back to a college in Jersey. The host is a medical professor. For now, we're calling the individuals possessed by puppets hosts. Yeah, just pay to get more stamina. I'll be at 80 in no time. Yeah, pay to level up. Pay to win. We need to find him if he's still alive. Yeah, it's best if we save him. If that puppet fails, the puppet needs to be retrieved. Well, if that fails, the puppet needs to be retrieved. Please take caution as not to break its core. Important intel can be extracted from the cores, especially the first one. Why? Imagine a family tree. It always starts with a couple and then but then it branches out. It's more or less the same with the Hersher of Dominance. By comparing the first puppet with the others, we might be able to learn something crucial to the Hersher's birth. Propagation and powers. Of course, the family tree is just a simple analogy, but one thing is for sure, we need the first puzzle piece. Our mission is to infiltrate the college and investigate the professor. Best if we could take him and the puppet back. Sheik'Sal has also sent Valkyries to retrieve the Hersher core. World Serpent won't sit idle either. They may have even laid their hands on the puppet, but still, we need to gather as much intel as possible. Understood. How did it go hunting the Hersher of Sentience? I failed to track her down, but she is somehow connected with the core in me. It allows me to see some odds and ends. Share the vision or senses? Yes, but just a flash. Are you worried about her? She's a Hersher, but not a bad person. If your Honkai may lead her astray again if she is on her own. Well, can you locate her using your Hersher core? Afraid not. Why? The core is in me, but the Hersher powers lie within her. With the Feng Huang down serving as a medium. It's like a tug-of-war game. If I wish to tap into the Hersher power, I needed to pull her to my side. But I can't right now. She is the other end of the rope, firm in her grip, no matter how hard I try. Of course, it could also be because of the dissolution of Feng Huang down. and my yet to recover power. Is your body suffering from this? Not to the extent of crippling my performance in the mission. Thanks for asking, Principal. Principal, after learning your past, it began to feel weird when you addressed me this way. Is it so? But you're the principal of St. Freya. I'm only quoting your official title. Fair enough. I heard about the Salt Lake base. Is everyone okay? Bronya is stable now. Her Herrscher powers were taken, but she's physically fine. As a precaution, Kiana is now stationed at the base and doesn't take field missions. A wise decision. Well, wise decision, given that the new Herrscher is likely aiming for more Herrscher power. I feel sorry for her. Her hard-earned freedom of movement was revoked and she has to stay in her tiny room again. Maybe she doesn't mind it at all. That's exactly why I feel sorry. The old Kiana back at St. Freya would have raised hell, but she's totally different now. Been through a lot since then. It feels like yesterday when she blabbered about becoming an A-rank Valkyrie and handling missions on her own. In the wink of an eye, she's a grown-up, sensible, and reliable. I'm happy for her changes, but at the same time, I know how much pain she's been through. True. Principal. Sometimes I think about the good old days when she was loud, annoying, and carefree. She barely laughs now, and when she does, there's always some bitterness in it. But I guess it can't be helped. We all have to keep moving, and lose something in the way. Kiana, Bronya, May, and you too. Me? You're a St. Freya student too. Thank you. Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's get down to business. I got this outfit to try to blend in. It suits you. The two walk towards the campus. Hey, you there! Wrong way. Oh boy. Wrong way? This gate is not in use? No, but this is a college. The primary school is across the street. Damn. He don't believe that you in college because you look so young. Oh, right, sir. Fuhua held Terry's hand in a hurry. This is my baby sister. It's her dream to study here, so I took her for a campus tour. Oh, I see. The guard bent down and looked at Terry with fatherly, caring eyes. I got a friend whose daughter's about the same age. She wants to study here someday too. Yeah, the same age, you say, thousands of years old? The same age? Okay, buddy. Wait, not thousands. Well, actually, wait, how old is Terry? I said thousands. That's more like Fuhua. Fuhua is like thousands upon thousands. What, is Terry like 40 or something again? What is it? I forget, chat. How old is actually Terry? I'd be forgetting. I don't think it's thousands though. It's like, I feel like I remember a hot minute ago somebody saying 40 or some crap. I don't know, somebody was gonna have to tell me. But yeah. Yeah, 48. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it is in the 40s. Yeah. Because I thought for a second, I'm like, wait a second. Wait a minute. Yeah, mid to late 40s. Imagine looking like that and you're in your mid to late 40s. What the hell, bro? Little girl. Yeah, Fuhua is like 30,000. Yeah, she's freaking old as hell. What do you want to study when you grow up? The same major as your big sister? Damn. Feels bad, man. Yeah, my big sister told me her school is pretty. Can you please let us in and look around? Yeah, of course. Be a good kid at school and someday you could study here. I will! The guard turned to Fuhua. Your baby sister is so cute. You're welcome to look around. Just don't make any trouble. Thank you. She took her hand and they went in together. Darn it! Why do I have to look like a child? So inconvenient. That's a big rip. On the bright side, many would die to look young, forever young as you. I'm never getting this stupid out. I'm never getting into this stupid outfit again. Alright, anyways, we should start with the professor's office. Let's sneak in. And it looks like St. Freya. I miss St. Freya. There are so few students here. It's summer vacation. Everyone must have went home. Alright, everyone still stays at St. Freya during summer vacation. She's like 50,000? Gee! Here we are. They walked into the room and Terry took off the coat in disguise. She was sick of it. Looks unorganized. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something. Terry and Fuhua began to search through the files on the desk. Course schedule. Whoa, he gives a lot of lectures. Notice of late loan payment, notice of late utility payment. Seems like he's having a bit of financial trouble. He ain't paying his bills, he ain't paying his taxes, he ain't paying his child support, he ain't paying crap. Deadbeat dad. A notebook at the corner suddenly caught Fuhua's eyes. A diary? The professor's? I think so. Terry and Fuhua opened this thick diary. Thick boy diary, yeah. The front entry seemed normal. May 15th sunny. It's been half a month, but still no word. May 17th, paper was rejected. Damn it, they don't understand how important this research is. Terry frowned and turned to the next page. Rejected by 7 journals now. Okay, that's it. No one gets this groundbreaking research. He seems to have built a lot of negative energy up. Terry turned a few pages. Dead end. No progress this month either. Not even a penny left. Last night I dreamed of a theater. Ooh boy. Here it is. It's massive, gothic style, reminded me of the Victorian period, empty. Maybe it was built for me. Somehow I heard a voice saying I belonged here like everyone else. Who is everyone? Yeah, one man's voice is small. We need more partners, a stronger voice. Wait, what am I scribbling? Ugh, must be the pressure lately. I was in the theater again. 2 hands pushed me to the center stage. I danced and sang. A huge applause for me. Maybe I should see a shrink. I've been looking forward to returning to the theater lately. From this entry on, every new one was not dated and became more and more like casual notes. I seem to have slept the last day off, can't remember anything at all. When I woke up, I found a wooden me. This me must be a puppet. It looks exactly like me, even the posture is the same. I understand now. The theater is where I belong and it's calling for me. The puppet is to replace me in real life. Welcome to the theater of domination. Someone said this to me in my dream. No, wait. It was my voice. The writing became sloppier and sloppier. Sing, dissect, surgery, dominate? Huh? Dominate. Dissect. Terry squinted and tried in vain to distinguish the writing. She turned to the next page with hope. It's covered in scribbles. After the puppet shows up, they become distraught, black out, or go missing, and the puppet starts to play them. After the puppet shows up, they become distraught, fall unconscious, or go missing, and the puppet starts to play them. And the theater is their base. According to what Bronya and Seele said, it seems to be a closed space cut off from reality. Puppets can enter and exit freely, or even reject others from entering like ticket takers. No more clues in the diary, only what we already knew. But then again, it wouldn't be here if there was something new. Let's check the staff living quarters. I want to talk to the guard about the day the victim went missing. Okay, I head to the dorms where you talk to the guard. I've played enough kid for a day. I remember the campus security is this way. Hello. What can I do for you? Huh? Oh boy, here we go again. There seems to be a foreign body inside you. No, I don't know what you mean. I'm 25. I'm totally 25 in here. Maybe it could help me with... Hey, what happened to you? What? I came to treat you because I smelled a Hersher core. But your case seems to be a thrombus. No, a tubercle? You can't use your power. You're a fake Hersher? None of your business. You're the second patient with such a bad attitude. That's not gonna help. Relax and cooperate nicely. I'll fix you in no time. Better fix yourself first. Come get this beating. Alas, kids these days, you should listen to the doctor. He said, okay, bye, gotta go. You have a good one, Trick. You want the Hersher of Sentience? I'll give you the Hersher of Sentience. You'll see this part. Great. Oh boy. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm about to see. Go, fish, go. Dominate. Say hello to Oz for me. Enjoy. Here, you want me to use my Hersher power? I got you, no problem. You could take the powers now. Realistically. That's what would happen. You're doing great. Just keep playing whack-a-mole. Oh, we're done? You never argue with someone who's holding a deadly weapon. Goodbye. Stop right there. Terry said, get over here. Why that puppet kind of... What the hell? Anyways. The puppet said, get over... Well, Terry said get over here. You're not getting away. A divine key. Interesting. But compared with dead cores like this one, living cores are better. Corpses are better left to the legal examiners. Yeah, this shot, yeah, they said... Oh, I went to the wrong section. They said, hey, you like puppets? Okay, I keep going to the history thing, Papega keep. They said, hey, you like puppets? We'll hit you with this shot. Like, really? Really, Honkai? Okay, anyways. Oh yeah, I could just press Y. Well, I forgot about that. Alright, but compared with the dead cores, like this one, living cores are better, yada yada yada. What's your purpose? Purpose, you say, little one. Do you know the ultimate purpose of medicine? Humanity's evolution, of course. Talking about puppet cake. This is what it's come to, us looking at some puppet booty, bro. Still don't get it. Far from a plague, Honkai is an antidote, a cure for humanity. Principle. We won't know more from it. Bored already? Okay, do what you must. What? I'm only a shell. I was nothing more, even when I was still human. My will and my consciousness have long merged with my partners, with a theater of domination. I shall not die as long as there's one of us alive. Or everywhere, we represent the future of humanity. The final victory belongs to us. Big talk. Judah's change pierced the puppet's chest. This should be the professor's puppet. I avoided the core. Let's take it back to Dr. Einstein. But something feels wrong. You feel this way too? It went too well for me to feel comfortable. They didn't even fight back. We better get back soon. Everybody dealing with these puppets. Yeah, club, you trying to get with some puppet? My dude down horribly, tremendously, immensely. This dude said, yeah. Say less. Like, yeah, my guy. Alright, mission number 7. Let us continue. My guy here, a little thirsty. A little parched. Alright, what are we dealing with here? A few days later, Salt Lake Base. Ah, the homie Welt. We've gathered here today to share information on the Herschel core and decide our next move. Dr. Einstein and Tesla. The puppet brought back by Fuhua and Terry validated my assumption. Simply put, the puppets form a wireless network and the theater is their server. Puppets could share information in real time to a certain extent. This is how they gather intel. But it's not always the case. If a puppet so wishes, it could reject access by others. We only know this much. On the other hand, we could also use the network to our advantage. The reverse tracking you brought up earlier? Yes. Based on the dozens of sample cores we now have, we can figure out how many there are and where they are. Oh boy. This gave us a chance to turn the tables. We've identified and removed more than 10 puppets using this method. Knowing where they are and how many there is the first step of fighting back. Sounds like good news. They're not good fighters. We have a very good chance if we could force them to face us head on. But there's a problem now. What is it? Their activities have stopped. Stopped? What do you mean? Literally stopped, halted, paused. Did they know their information was leaking? Might be, but something else caught more of my attention. Their numbers stopped at 500. Exactly half of 1,000. Correct. 2 days ago, their number dropped from 501 to 500, and since then, all their activities ceased. They made no appearance for 2 full days. It's like they suddenly gave up their plan, or their plan entered a new stage. They've created enough trouble for the world already. Things they broke we could fix, but the mutual distrust and chain of suspicion they created are hard to deal with. Look no further if you want to find a victim. I was blocked out of the base for half a month. The situation works against us. We can't allow them to lead by the nose anymore. Before, we always rushed into the scene after the deed was already done. We were forced to react and our forces were split thin. So the best way to strike is preemptively. Gather them around in a controlled area and deal with them all at once. It won't be easy. Either of the two approaches, force them to gather or place a bait. It's not practical to force them to gather. There's too many of them scattered all around. Yeah, 500. So baiting stands for our best chance. We set up a trap too good for the Hersher to turn away. Well, too good for the Hersher to turn away. Wait. We need a bait that the puppets will certainly bite? So what's gonna be the bait? Kiana? Because they want her power? That's right. Dead silence fell. Everyone held their breath waiting for the next words from Welt. But he had spoke no more. It was another voice that broke the silence. I'll be the bait. Yep. This is not good. What? I mean, she's the only option. It's not like we have Mei on our team to be the bait. So yeah, it only goes to Kiana at this point. The new Hersher is after the Hersher power, and the two Hersher cores in me make me a priority target. That is true. So I proposed this plan to Mr. Yang. Welt cleared his throat. Let me explain. We're not putting Kiana in danger. We plan to ride Hyperion to the Arctic base where the containment facility Congress proposed to keep the Hersher of the Void. From past experience, the puppets will certainly intercept information on the transfer, and the Arctic base was in a no man's land stretching hundreds of kilometers. No puppets can be born from there. The base is fitted with electromagnetic barriers cutting the puppets off from the theater of domination. And so is the Salt Lake base now. It's safe to say, from the Salt Lake base to the Arctic base on board Hyperion, this is their only chance to take Kiana. A weakness shown to the enemy on purpose. They have only two choices, take the Hersher of the Void at all costs or let go. Of course, whether to follow with the plan is to be decided by everyone present today. He said, nah, don't use your normal voice, use the manly voice. Yeah, is that what you want to hear? I'm on board. Dr. Einstein, we'd have the element of surprise and the puppets won't have much time to prepare. And we won't have to split up our forces since we only need to support Kiana on board Hyperion. I'm for it too, it sounds like the most sensible idea so far. The room fell silent again. Principal, Fuhua, Bronya, Seele, I know I've been known to be associated with dangers. But this time is different. I need you. All of you. I trust you and everyone at AE, and I need you to trust me too. My idiot niece. Of course we trust you. We never doubted you. We just can't help but worry about you. Kiana, you alright? Relax, I got it. Don't worry about it, Seele. I feel more safe with all of you around. I'll do my best. Looks like we have a conclusion now. Is that the voice that you want, Dinah? Is that what you want Welt to sound like? Well, the operation will start 3 days later. Oh boy, I'm back over here at the theater. Theater of Domination. The assembly hall was exceptionally quiet. I think we all know the reason we've gathered here today. We heard the Hersher of the Void would be transferred to a base in the Arctic a few days later. They're daring us! The excited one stood up again. Are we to submit to this humiliation? But this time no one came forward to object. In their eyes, we're nothing but cheese-chasing rats. They set up this apparent trap to insult us. But if we let this chance go and stand idle, we'd prove we're even worse than rats. We know it's a trap, but they'll be there anyway, and come back with the prize. It will be too late for them to regret when they see it's not rats, but a grizzly who takes the bait. After this passionate speech, the space grew even quieter. Well said. It turned out someone who was against him now stood up to root for him. These arrogant bastards deserve to learn a hard lesson. Let us show them what true unity is. Hear, hear. That's right. Voices of agreement and approval soon drowned the entire hall. Man said do a girly voice for Fuhua and the puppet. I was so close to actually doing the girly voice for a sec. Yeah, I'm exactly, Dinah. I do that voice, it's not gonna sound good. I almost actually did it, and I'm like, wait a sec, that's not gonna sound good. Damn right, I'm done getting belittled. We have power now, and partners sharing the same mind. This is something only us could achieve. Yeah! Right on! Wow. The puppet on the judging panel signaled all to be quiet with a thump. Well, I announce the motion goes unopposed. We will take the Hersher of the Void. You said do it? Oh, it's too late, chat. Sorry, can't do it. What do you mean? Wow. Alright, check the left side of the ship. Let's go, Bronya, come on. The left side is fine. Check the right side. The right side is fine. Haste makes waste. The enemies know this too. They're coming! Do it for a Scooby snack? I'll do it for a YouTube membership. You want me to do that voice for a few lines? That's the only way I'm doing that. Hell no. Oh my gosh, it's Fischl from Genshin Impact. Let's get it. Come on. The deck. Seele enemies are coming at you. We got this easy, club. Looks like you're busy babysitting, okay. Huh? But the radar screen shows they're still there. Huh? What do you mean? They're inside the hull. Hyperion. How are you feeling, Kiana? Can't feel better, Principal. Kiana was in a makeshift EM barrier. She was the bait, but her contact with the puppets would be better kept at minimum. Look at you, the old Kiana wouldn't even sit still for 3 minutes. Yeah, I was like that, but it's my idea after all. I have to see it through. What's that sound? Disturbing giggles came from every direction. The puppets, they're here already? Let's talk about... The giggles continued, but there was no sight of any puppet. The ventilation pipes! As if found in a hide-and-seek game, the puppets swarmed out from the ventilation pipes. Poor you, placed here as bait. At least I'm efficient bait. Say that again. When we finish with you, and walk out freely. You could try. Don't worry, Kiana, I got you. These puppets ain't gonna survive. Every little thing gonna be alright. We got this hella easy. You really want to hear that voice, huh, Club? Terry, the puppet has invaded the ship's power system. Their target is the barrier around Kiana. What? The barrier's down. Oh no, bro. That's not good. Initiate Plan B. Kiana, remember, as long as you don't use the power of... Our comm is jammed. Oh no. Don't use your Hersher powers. As long as you don't use the Hersher powers, you're gonna be fine. This is getting tedious. The white screen of death. But I'll say it one more time for you. Welcome to the Theater of Domination. Oh boy. Things are about to get really bad, aren't they? Mission number 8. The principal shall decide your fate. The puppet's about to go berserk in this place. That's what's about to happen. The puppet's about to have a damn field day. Oh, here we go. Let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. Once again, if you haven't hit the like button, please be sure to do so. If you're new to the stream, it helps out crazy to hit that subscribe button. I think we're super close to, what is it, 3.5k, chat? I think we're like 8 subs away or something from 3.5k. Like, we should be able to hit that within like the next 2 days or something. That's just a little FYI. Our target has swallowed the bait. So this is the Theater of Domination Bronya talked about. Check it out, everyone. The big gift from Anti-Entropy. Weird applause sounded in the theater. It was hard to tell where it came from. Why don't we hold another assembly and decide what to do with the girl? I say we disassemble her like they did our partners. We lock her up and take our time to study her. Shouts and screams filled the space, then irregular footsteps came close. This place is too small. I gotta find an open space. Hey you can't leave. We haven't decided how to deal with you. Yeah, sure I could leave. I'm pressing R2, but what I said R2. RT. There we go. You think you're safe as long as you don't use your Hersher powers? Yeah? We could take your course from your dead body just as easily. Are you sure about that? I gotta hold on a little longer. Hate to break it to you, but you're not taking the core. It's not happening. You could enjoy the Mobius beatdown that you're gonna get, but that's about it. Whoa, is this the exit? Here it is. What? Trying to pick a good spot for your burial? Yeah, I am. But it's for you. Like it? Huh? Adorable as ever. Everything has changed about you, but the dumb brain has somehow managed to stay. Rub your big eyes and take a good look at us. Our number against yours. Oh, I forgot. Math is a headache to you all along. Fine, fine. Since you've chosen such a grand stage, let us give you a lesson of math. I got only one chance. I must control my power. 3 days ago. Only have 2 choices. Take the Hersher of the Void at all costs or let go. Of course, if they choose the latter, it may lead to a third possible scenario. The puppets will drag Kiana into the theater and force her to use the power. And they could keep everyone out. Kiana will be on her own. Correct, but on the other hand, it presents us with a good opportunity. What opportunity? Welt and Kiana exchanged a look. Kiana nodded and stood up. If that happens, I'll use my Hersher powers to bring Hyperion into the theater. Through teleportation? Can this be done? Theoretically, yes. Kiana has mastered the edge of Taishuan and could thus use her Hersher powers with precision. In the previous clash with the Hersher of Sentience, she had realized such potential and rescued Fuhua. But we don't know if she could do it repeatedly. Kiana has never teleported anything as big as Hyperion. Even if she can, navigating Hyperion precisely into the theater would be a tough challenge. But not impossible, right? Maybe you could put a tracker on me. I believe you smart people could surely think of something. It's a gamble. But we have to chip in. It's gotta work. In the battle against the Hersher of Sentience, we were reacting to her moves every step of the way. We can't take them all out, but they could retreat to the theater at any time, and we can't enter the theater uninvited. According to the intel from the principal, our disadvantageous position will remain as long as there's one puppet out there. So this is perhaps our only chance to destroy their base once and for all. Wait, isn't Kiana supposed to avoid using her Hersher power? Besides, will she suffer from the energy drain in the theater just like Bronya? The Hersher power will be taken once it's used. There are preliminary conditions to this theory. First, the puppet needs to be in close contact. Second, the Hersher power needs to be used on the puppet. That's why they always keep a distance from you in a fight, with the hope that you're using the Hersher power on them. Of course, we don't know if putting a giant hole in the theater would lead to the same result. As for energy erosion, we're working on a solution. A simple isolation device should suffice. This plan involves a lot of uncertainty, but the potential reward is too good to overlook. Of course, it's still up to everyone present here whether we follow through or not. And they went through with it. I am ready. Alright, Kiana. Bring that damn Hyperion in here. Yes, sir. Oh, she pulled it off. She actually pulled it off. Damn, got the whole crew. What? How is this possible? Kiana, can you hear me? Copy. Comms back online. Great. Hyperion preparing to drop support mechas. Check out this custom model for you dummies. Try hacking them this time. We did it! Oh, I was worried sick. Kiana, support is on the way. How rude. Do you not know the audience is not allowed on stage during the show? Aw, yeah. We got backup now. Now we looking good. We got the help that we desperately needed. What other toys do you have? Just bring them all out. Do you like this? Damn you, that's mine. How dare you? Oh boy. Ah, it broke. Serves you right. Now the audience is willing to volunteer to be in the show. Yeah, of course. Always want to be part of this wonderful show they have. Well, I can tell things are going to start speeding up right now. Because we're on to mission number 9. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need to give myself some stamina. Do I have any here? Oh, okay, we'll use one of these. There we go. Why you put the monkey there, Scarlet? You said, was that a mini Moby? Yes. Yes, that was, basically. Alright, was it the fish that bit the... Okay, I already read that. Wait, I'm on the right mission, right? Okay, mission number 9. Let's just keep using what we were using. It was working well. And... Baba boy. Let's do it! And thank you guys for watching the stream today, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Just wanted to say that. You're good at math, huh? Why don't you do the math on the odds of you winning? Well, that'd be a 0, wouldn't it? Weird laughter. It's not over yet. You already lost. Are you sure about that? The puppets are about to be like, no, we'll do anything, anything, to make you one of us, Kiana. I mean, yeah, true, Rez, but still thank you. Kiana, watch out! The 500 puppets in the theater are coming at you. All 500 puppets are coming to fight me? Oh, what? My frame rate in the game's about to die, chat. Why? 500 puppets? Oh, shoot. The frame rate is gonna turn into mashed potatoes, dude. Oh, hell no. Who thought this was a good idea? No, my frames. It's too much, chat. It's too much. A puppet named Andy. Oh, it's all the people. It's all the people that they killed and took their souls, basically. Oh, God. A puppet named Reindeer, one named Baxter. What the hell? One named Brogger, one named Joint. A puppet named Pierce. Freaking, their name's Gene, Hook, Revent, Magnet. What the hell? Jeter, Duhai, Caprice. Are these like the developers in the game with some of these names? Or Chris, Siri? Oh God, Sabina, Mobius, keep going. Elvis Presley, is that you? Leaf, Biden. What the? Carmela, Sequania. What the? What are some of these names? Atlantis. Yeah, the frame rate, it is dying, bro. There's too many enemies. Oh my God. There's some reference. Wilbert. Oh my God. Chat, the frame rate. There's too many enemies, bro. There's too many. Marcus. Spencer. Mobius, it's demon time. You better tear this whole thing up. Oh my gosh. Merlin. Lucia. There's too many. Ah, okay, well. Fire! Keep her going. Man, I feel like I'm playing Age of Calamity. More frames died than all these puppets. For real. Oh my God. How many times am I gonna hit this? They just keep coming in. Oh, we're almost done. Screw you. I see the one standing over there. They're gonna leave me with one left and it's just gonna be looking at me. Phew. That's it. I killed a puppet named Keith. But did I really? I wasn't looking at the name. Damn, they even got me. That's tough. I didn't think I'd fall to them. The last puppet. Still laughing. Haven't you seen you're the only one left? Yeah. Yeah, I'm alone now. Again. Just like back in Arc City. Arc City? Yana, what's it all for? You tore us apart without any mercy, like we were monsters without a heart. Think about it, Kiana. Is it true? We had our conviction, our vision, and our partners. For the sake of the dying humanity, you slaughtered us without remorse. Is it really worth it? Are you done? Think about it, Kiana. Think about what you did. The puppet fell. It's over. Kiana said, shut the hell up. I'm done with this. We made it! Energy signatures from the remaining 500 puppets are all gone! Well done, girls! I almost feel like this was too easy. Are you alright? I'm fine, just a bit tired. The space is collapsing and the theater will perhaps vanish with it. We should head back to the Hyperion. Come, Kiana, let Bronya help you. Thank you, Bronya. Very soon, with a violent rumble, Hyperion came back to the real world. Phew! We're back. Wait, what are these on the deck? What's left of the puppets and their cores? 500 of them? Should be. God, it'll take a while to recycle them all. Just left them to us. Good job, everyone. Oh, right, Mophead. Who's on duty today? It's you, Dr. Tesla. Huh? I don't know, chat. That felt a little bit too easy. I mean, it was a lot of enemies, don't get me wrong. But that's it. I'll take my crystals, you know, no problemo, you know, I'll take it. Mission number 10 out of 13. We're almost done today. Alright. Whoa! It's the most overpowered Kiana battlesuit! White Comet! Hell yeah, I love this battlesuit. Very good, better than any Hersher battlesuit. What's going on? You're late. No, we're almost done with this chapter. How you doing? Relax. 2 weeks later, Salt Lake Base. Dr. Einstein, you sent for me? Please take a seat. Do you feel better now? Oh, Seele is here too. Thanks for asking. I'm fine now. The checkup results indicate your body is fine. How is your appetite? Good. 4 meals a day and an extra burger on training days. I think I'm having a better appetite than before. Nice. Kiana eats with everyone else now. Everyone is relieved that the puppet trouble is over, and Kiana's impressed a lot of people. She made new friends here. The lady at the cafeteria ordered me to go there earlier so everyone doesn't have to wait for me long. Dr. Einstein, anything new on the Hersher of Dominance? Every core was retrieved. No new Hersher events have occurred for 2 weeks. That's great! Kiana let out a sigh of relief. AE and Sheiksal have shared the intel with some countries. It's early to say, but it's behind us, but it's no longer a prioritized concern now. It takes time to restore the disrupted order and heal the wounds. A lot of work to be done. But anyway, thanks to you, Kiana, we won the battle. No, it was a team effort. I know you'd say so. Save your comments for tonight. Tonight? We celebrating? You forgot why I sent for you and Seele? It's AE's 60th anniversary party! We missed the date, but Dr. Einstein feels like we should make up for it. Remember the shopping we did last time? Now is the time to start decorating. Oh yeah, the shopping feels like ages ago. It's hard to imagine AE's been there for so long. Yeah, a lot's happened since the shopping, but now we've sorted out all the problems. Tonight is a good opportunity for everyone to unwind. Maybe we'll even get to see Dr. Tesla on stage. Huh? Is it really happening? Not unusual terms, but things may deviate just a little bit if I sneak some alcohol in our coffee. I'm suddenly looking forward to the party now. That night, Salt Lake Base. We all know it hasn't been easy for AE since the first day it was founded. In 1976, when we were celebrating its 20th birthday, I asked Professor Planck, one of the founders of Discretion, where will the future of AE take us? Back then, Sheiksal was hunting us, and we had no footing outside America. The research of Seele was going nowhere. I thought these unfavorable conditions were curbing the growth of our organization, but the professor didn't agree. The future of AE depends on every single one of us, she said, so pointing at her heart. If we fight Sheiksal calmly and bravely, they won't be able to stop us. If we keep working hard, AE will grow strong. And if one day we could open everyone's eyes to the good in the world, humanity will defeat Honkai for sure. And that, I believe, is the AE spirit. Today we're here celebrating the 60th anniversary of AE. Tomorrow, more tough tasks await us. Everyone raise your glass to drink to the AE spirit. Man said, imagine if a puppet appears. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, something don't feel right to me. To the AE spirit. Maybe I'm just paranoid. The loud laughter and joyful noises took all the pressure burdening everyone in the base. They deserve this moment. I'll go look around. Oh, stay at the party and talk to everyone? Hey, Fuha. Hi, Kiana. That's a new look. It's only polite to follow the dress code. But somehow you still feel a bit rigid. No, I'm just not used to the crowd. And I'm still worried about the Hersher sentience. I see. To be frank, I was hoping she could be here too. Why? The friendly vibe here might do something to her and make her feel differently about the world. Fair enough. Principal. Oh, Kiana. How is the feast? Nothing to complain, except they don't serve bitter melon juice here, and some kids look at me for their same age. That's funny. Bronya, you are here. Kiana, what's keeping your claws from all the food? I had plenty when we were setting up the place. Typical Kiana. I thought you didn't like the crowd. It's not bad to mingle once in a while. Reminds Bronya of the days of Saint Freya. Me too. Be sure to talk to everyone? Yes. Hi, Seele. Oh, hi, Kiana. Thank you for helping with the preparations. You are the reason why we have this beautiful setup. I'm just glad everyone's enjoying the party. How would the kids? They like it? Mm-hmm. Remember the balloons we bought for them? They love them. Oh yeah, and I remember the shopkeeper gave you a discount. Maybe we should do this again some other time. Yeah, why not? I could talk to these people. Bruh. Oh, it's Kiana! Oh, hello, Tao Tao. Don't forget to tell me how you like my new dishes. No problem. Kiana, our colleagues brought some souvenirs from their field trip. Be sure to come over and check them out. Sure will. Alright, so I'd end up talking to both of them, right? Like, well, they look the exact same, so I'm guessing that part's done. I'll talk to them first. Vodka girls making an entrance. Rosalia and Lilia were giving a performance with everyone cheering for them. They were born to entertain people like this. Any of you that I need to talk to specifically? Mr. Yang. Hi, Kiana. That was an excellent speech. I was just improvising. But I believe in every word I said. I look forward to seeing the AE vision come true, and of course it wouldn't be possible without every one of you. So just as Professor Plank said, the future of AE depends on every one of us. I'll keep that in mind. And you're doing good, just woke up from a nap, might take another one after the stream. Gotcha. Hi, Dr. Einstein. Hi, Kiana. You having a good time? You bet I am. Isn't Dr. Tesla putting on a show? Where is she? Einstein forced an awkward smile. I think I went a little bit over the top when spicing up her coffee. She should stay asleep for a whole night. Dr. Einstein? Return to your room or stay at the party? What if I stay at the party? Whoa, so much food. It's a shame I had too much earlier. Oh, they also serve desserts? I think I could have some more. How far do they let me walk around here? Talk to Ai-chan? Is that this right here? Hey, Ai-chan. How can I help you? What's the weather looking like tomorrow? Sunny, 26 degrees Celsius, suitable for outdoor activities. I'll go to the balcony to get some sunshine. Alright, I think I interacted with everything. I believe so. Nice. Up we go. The banquet isn't over yet, but somehow I feel tired already. What do I do now? Yeah, I think I interacted with everybody. We talked to all the people. I went to the table. I talked to Ai-chan. I think we're good. We should be looking damn good now. Alright, return to room and rest. Let's go. Better hit the pillow now. I'm counting on a sweet dream tonight. Kiana returned to her room. Bedtime. Who is knocking on the door at this hour? Kiana opened the door. Hi, Kiana. Bronya. Why are you here? Kiana let Bronya in and the two sat on the bed. What is it? Too many people for you to feel comfortable? Bronya is fine. What about you? Oh yeah, did Bronya get her powers back? Wait a second. We never mentioned Bronya's Hersher of Reason powers. Did she even get those back? It felt nice, but the days at St. Freya were certainly happier. Oh, I wasn't complaining about the setup, just... Kiana dropped her eyes, trying to choose the right words. St. Freya has all the best memories. You were in contact with the puppets, right? Correct. Bronya met the one whose host was a host. Whoa, then it was surely very talkative, right? Yeah, just like in a talk show. Must be annoying. Yeah, now are you dwelling on the words of the last puppet? You got me, more or less so. They're not really humans, just twisted personalities. I know, I'm just thinking, who would I choose to become a puppet if I was one of the victims? If Dad didn't save me, if May and you didn't find me, if Aunt Terry didn't take me in, where would I be now? Thinking back now, I've been a receiver of kindness from people around me all along. These puppets, all of them went through failure after failure. They were on their own, lost hope, and gave into their inner darkness. I think I could somehow relate to that. But he said talk to May. May's not here with us. May working with the other people. I understand their suffering, but I don't agree with their solution. You could always try and get up after you fall. Of course, I wouldn't say I still stick to my path without help from all of you. I just feel that there must be some good left when the situation seems desperate. Maybe it's time I help someone else. From Arc City to Mount Taishuan, and the recent battle, you've helped a lot of people. Bug the game, yeah, easy clip. So the rest of your worries, Kiana, one day we will make everyone see the good in this world. I believe that came from Mr. Yang, right? You were quick to pick it up. To be more exact, they were Professor Plank's words, and Bronya couldn't agree more. Yeah, well said. Thank you, Bronya. Spitting out all of this has been a big relief. Bronya is glad to hear. Time to sleep now, Kiana. Remember, you still have training tomorrow. Good night, Bronya. Good night, Kiana. Bronya left the room. Kiana walked to the window up above in the night sky. The crescent was smiling warmly. In the same moonlight, she slept alone on the cold sheets of Arc City, and had sweet dreams in the soft bed at St. Freya. The memories started to blur, and for a moment she couldn't tell which dreams were real. You said you're completely lost? I mean, yeah. Basically, the puppets that we were dealing with, we destroyed all of the puppets. All 500 of the puppets. We destroyed them. So, yeah. And we were celebrating. Only the crescent stayed throughout all the changes. Kiana clenched her fists. May, Himiko, I promise I'll bring you home. Himiko dead. Rest in peace to Himiko, you know. But she dead. Click, click. Oh boy! I had a feeling you weren't dead! Wow! Damn, they gave the puppet the meme eyes. The puppet's still alive. The puppet's still alive. Wow. Yep. Them puppets ain't dead that easy. The puppet's coming back with a vengeance. I just want to know, like, they let us destroy them so easily, and there's still 3 missions left in this chapter. Oh, wait. It found itself surrounded by its partner remnants. Not over yet. Crawling into the broken parts, the puppet couldn't even tell the boundaries between its body and that of its partners. We've made it. This is our theater. The final victory is ours. With everyone together, we'll be stronger than ever. The sacrifice of all in exchange for the rebirth of one. Now, we only need to return to the stage and finish the show. The stage of the 1,000. The strings are already getting to you now. Huh? So they wanted to be destroyed so they could get rebuilt together as one? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Giant puppet? Is that what's going on? The breadcrumbs mark a trail leading to the candy house in the woods. All are welcome. Should have burned the puppets? Yeah. But yeah, the breadcrumbs mark a trail leading to the candy house in the woods. All are welcome. Yeah, you probably should have burned the puppets. That might have been a good idea. You know, this is why when you kill something, you make sure you get the job done, chat. Alright? You don't leave it any chance of coming back to life. Okay? Rumble. The dark tide swallowed her. She could see nothing but somehow felt secure and content. The expansion of space stopped and the flow of time halted. Even the boundaries that defined self were melting. And the boundless darkness, she dreamt a distant dream. The feeling was familiar. Night after night she was cast into the same dream. In it, fate was torn apart into broken strands pouring down between her fingers like fine grains of sand. And no one ever double taps. Short, cold, and like a firefly, it swooshed past. It was her life. It wasn't her life. It belonged to someone named Seele and everything she had once been through. Ouch. Ouch. It hurts. Excruciating pain took over her entire consciousness and drew deep, bloody marks on her mind. Tears burst out of her eyes and blurred her vision. This subject is no use either. The man's voice was devoid of any emotion. He walked away with heavy footsteps. Under the relentless assault of sharp, incessant pain, every cell was crying out loud, struggling for her relief. It hurts so much. Mom. It hurts. Mom. Mom. Maybe this psychological trick was effective. Crying for Mom did alleviate the pain slightly. She labored to stand up and looked at the other kids who received the checkup. Aurora, Agata, Bella, are you alright? Yep. We know plenty about Siren because, you know, the second eruption manga we read on stream. No response. She nudged the shoulder of the kid next to her, but the touch was cold and rigid. Bella. Bella. The touch was a familiar sensation. Her mom's hand felt the same when she passed away, and it meant she'd never come back. Bella. Bella, wake up. Tears began to well up on her dried eyes again, dropping on her wounded body. Everyone here was orphaned in the disaster. An organization named Shiksal took them in and provided shelter. All they asked for in return was a simple checkup. Grown-ups said the kids were lucky to have a natural antibody. Liars! You're all liars! Waiting for the kids were nothing but endless pain and the final relief of death. They were consumables with a serial number. They ran out of their use very soon. They were lab rats. No, I don't want to die. I want everyone who has ever lied to me and used me to pay the price. She stumbled to the door and shook the door handle with every last bit of her strength. Let me out! Let me out! The handle stayed firmly in place, but the side door creaked open. Maybe the researcher forgot to lock it, or maybe he thought the lab rats wouldn't be able to resist anyway. This was her only chance to flee this living hell. This again. Is this the Tower of Babylon? This is where Siren used to suffer. That hurts. Every step hurts. These are all Siren's memories. Hey, a test subject broke out. What are the guards doing? Get her! No, stay away from me. Get her, don't let her run away. Yeah, no can do. It hurts, don't touch me. I'll kill you all. It's the pain that Siren suffered and her desire for the revenge that turned her into the Hershra Void. I could feel her hatred towards humans. I mean, yeah, she had every right to hate humans after they treated her. They turned her and the other people into lab rats and she suffered immensely while her other friends died. I think anybody would hate humanity at that point. Back off! Get away from me! Get that test subject. She's rare research material. Get her alive! Release the Honkai beast we caught last time. These people are insane. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, they're starting to crank up the music a little bit. Camera angle, please. You'll pay for this. I'll erase you all from this planet. Guess that's all you got. It's very impressive that you could hold up this long. You'd make good research material. This dude's sick. Get her! He's sick scientist, dude. She was dragged back to the living hell. No, a place far more terrifying than hell. The only rewards for the test subjects who survived were heavier doses and more tests. She had no idea when this ordeal would come to an end or if it would even end at all. In the never-ending misery, she cursed, cried, and prayed. If I had power, I'd repay whoever hurt me or lied to me tenfold, no, 100-fold. And then, just like a fairy tale heard in her mom's loving arms, her God came to her. The dream continued. That night, all hell broke loose in the Babylon labs. With the power granted, she realized every one of her wishes. She fled the tower and shook off the test subject identity. Since then, she became known as the second Hersher. Sorry, I know you've been through a lot. Oh, finally saying sorry now. Too late. Too late! If I found out earlier, if I came to your rescue sooner... She knew this girl with silver hair. She freed the imprisoned kids and reached her hand out to them, saying, "Please trust me. I'm here to get you out." False promise. She looked about the same age with the same vibe of youth. Her smile reminded the Hersher of Avora, Agatha, and Bella. But you should feel proud to die for Sheik'Sel and Valkyries. Somehow those words kept echoing in her head. Yes, I remember now. She wore the Sheik'Sel badge. She wielded the Sheik'Sel weapon. Behind her were the Sheik'Sel Valkyries. Those who wore lab coats once told me the tests were for Valkyrie's stigmata. If it weren't for you, so many of us wouldn't have to die in pain and in vain. I'll prove to everyone I'm stronger than all of you. All those who work for Sheik'Sel must die. Every one of them. Terry, watch out! She's about to attack! And this is my revenge. All mech units, prepare for battle. Yeah, Siren really did deserve to be happy, but she got nothing but suffering. So finally, when she got the power that she so desperately wanted to fight back, she used it to the utmost max, you know? Okay, so the darkness in her heart kept growing. Take a good look at the real strength of humanity. Silver Bullet version 0314, prepare to launch. Tesla, I don't know if it's a good idea to be talking crap. Damn! Got freaking nuked! In the deafening blast, the Hersher's consciousness came to a halt. But her memory didn't stop there. Her God favored her once again and blessed her. The Hersher's dream kept growing and surging towards the horizon and sweeping everything in the way. Although, prepare yourself for a shocking fact later on. Oh boy. Only this time. You don't even recognize your own daughter after 2 drinks? Is this also the feather at work? Are they taking me for their own daughter? Whatever, I'll just... Here, Siren, we bought this cake for you. Cake? I remember when Mom was still alive, she once bought a slice of cake for me. But 1 bite won't hurt. It's so delicious. Yep, shout out to the manga. Just like the one Mom bought me. Sorry, Siren, for not being here with you for these 2 days. So let's go shopping tomorrow. Yep. I'm just like, yeah, I already know what happens when they go shopping. What am I doing here? Why haven't I killed them already? They're not my parents. Never mind. What could go wrong in the illusion created by myself? I can do whatever I want, and there's no hurry. I'll just play along and see what other tricks they prepared. Normal and happy days. If Honkai never happened and Mom didn't die, would I be living such a life? Just check out the store, Siren. The dresses look cute. You're giving me quite a headache now. You look good in every dress and I want to buy it out the store. How do I look in this? I must say, my baby doll has wonderful taste. You're literally the cutest girl on earth in this dress. Come, give me a hug. Wait, no, I don't want a hug. What was I thinking? I must have lost my mind. For a second, I almost longed for her hug. But she is not my mom. A huge boom came with shockwaves shattering every window. Yep, I was waiting for this. An explosion? Glass shards can never hurt me. Yep. What are you doing? Don't be afraid, Mom is here for you. I'm here, right by your side. Ichilibibish Siren. Mom. Not long after. Liar, liar, you're a liar! You knew I wasn't your daughter, you lied to me! Siren, listen to me. You pretended to care about me and approached me. Of course you did, all this to only kill me. You were just like everyone else. Liars, all liars! No, Siren, I curse you. Jesus, curse you, get out of my way! Why did you lie to me? Why? Yeah, so they're giving us the Siren recap right now. Jesus. Bad voice acting. Am I dead? Can't feel anything, only the cold. In the end, I'm still alone. Mom, I feel cold. Mom. It's alright, Siren. Everything will be fine. Siren, poor child, I never meant to lie to you. In the illusion, I only saw your loneliness and pain. I genuinely wanted to be your mom and make up for everything you lost. But at that time, I couldn't change anything. The least I could do is let you feel warm at your last moment. In the boundless dream, I dream a false dream. And the dream who I miss the most is not my mom. I miss the warmth and care that makes me feel secure and content. I thought to myself over and over again, if somehow I could become normal again, would I live a happy life by her side? If I was given a second chance. Yeah, Cecilia was such a great character. I'm happy I got backstory on her in the manga. I want to hear her voice again. Yeah, that's, you had quite the dream, huh? The same dream again? Whew. I'm thirsty, gonna get some water. At the corner of the room, the fish tank gave off a pale and cold light, a distraction to help AE employees relax. In the pale light, the mirror returned a blurred figure. Siren? Yeah. What did you dream of? The words you whispered again and again, what do they mean to you? So the shadow of memory can't give me an answer, huh? Tomorrow I'll talk to everyone about this. Sheesh. Talk about heavy. Next morning, Salt Lake Base. What's wrong, Kiana? You feel absent-minded. Nothing. Sorry to make you worry. I wasn't gonna keep it from you, and I promised to share my troubles anyway, but it's just a little bit complicated. Bronya doesn't mind. You could try to tell us in your way bit by bit. Well, Bronya, this may sound abrupt. What kind of person do you think Siren is? The Hersher of the Void? In my dream, I relived her memory over and over again. She is a Hersher and our enemy, but I felt more of her human side. The world mistreated her and only taught her hatred. But there were a few who showed kindness and love to her. Sorry, this sounds like I'm defending her. Maybe her memory is starting to work on me. I need to resist it better. You don't have to apologize for your compassion. Bronya is glad you shared it with her. Siren caused the second eruption, which took Bronya's family. Yeah. You hate her? It would be a lie if Bronya says no, but it happened before Bronya started to remember things, so not much. The second eruption ended with her death, so she paid the price and Bronya doesn't hate her anymore. Bronya could relate to what she said. Everyone is a mirror that reflects how the world treats them. When Bronya was a mercenary, a lethal weapon, she could only feel the murderous intent of the world. Later, Matushka Kokolia took in Bronya in the orphanage and gave her a home. One's life is promised inexhaustible possibilities. The people around them will change and shape their lives. It's the same for Siren, Bronya, and everyone else, and that's exactly why the Hersher of Dominance was so successful in kindling the negativity in people's minds. Yeah, I can't submit to her negative energy. Correct. This is why the mind is powerful. However, if you were referring to Siren lurking inside you and attempting to take control, Bronya does hate her, for she has caused you great pain. Thank you. Saying what's on your mind and expressing your gratitude frankly like this makes you feel like the old you again. Agreed. This is supposed to be the real me. Oh. Ooh, I feel much better now. Well, since we're in the training room, what do you say we have a match? It's been so long. Sure, how do you want to do this? No matter which form of the match, one ground rule. Though this is just a simulation training, Bronya will not go easy on you. That's exactly what I was gonna say. In St. Freya, Bronya never lost to Kiana. Today will be different. We actually gonna beat Bronya today? Keep her going. Yeah, just move hella fast with freaking Mobius over here. Guess I gotta move around this way. It's weird, they're giving me like no music, just dead silence. Alright, come on. I was about to say, these enemies, they started taking some big shots. More? Really? Okay, buddy. How much more? We running out of time, bro. Oh, hell no. Come on. This is gonna be close, isn't it? Oh, they need to die now? Oh, there's no damn way. Were we just meant to lose? Oh, wait a second. I think... Did I misinterpret it? It was just, like, the farther I could go before the time runs out? Is that what it was? I think I misinterpreted how the minigame worked. Damn, Bronya, what the... I just look over Bronya shooting rockets at me. Okay, buddy. I need you to calm down. You're doing a bit much. Whew, it's been so long since my last serious fight. Hmm. I'm exhausted. Bronya's so strong. Yeah. This is odd. What's wrong? Still can't use it. Bronya still can't use the powers of the Hersher of Reason because the puppets are still alive. That's why. How come? I thought we already beat the Hersher of Dominance. We did defeat them, but there's something wrong still. At first I thought the lost power would recover, but it never did after so long. Kiana and Bronya fell silent and began to think hard. Bronya noticed her powers didn't come back when it defeated all the puppets, but she wasn't sure back then the reason. After ruling out all other factors, the problem stayed and the situation became thorny. There must be some important clues we failed to notice. But the puppets are all destroyed and we can't go back to the Theater of Domination. How would we retrieve your power? Imagine if there was only White Comet and Valkyrie Chariot. Oh god. I don't rely on the Hersher power to fight, so it's okay if we can't retrieve it. It just seems to be something disturbing hidden behind. Actually, I've always had a doubt in my mind too. In the theater, I was ready to have my Hersher powers taken when I opened the passage. Because I knew it'd take a while for the puppets to master the powers they stole. We just need to beat them before that. It was a safe bet. But strangely enough, my Hersher powers weren't taken away, and nothing hindered me from using it in later battles. At that time, I thought they knew it was a losing battle, so they just gave up their meaningless struggle. But it seems even stranger now that you say that. Why didn't they take my powers if it'd be useful to them? Yeah, it's really suspicious. They flocked to you for your Hersher powers, but didn't do anything when they had the chance. Why is that? No idea. I'll discuss this with the doctors. Be careful and stay safe, Kiana. I will. I'm starving. I'm going to the cafeteria. See you later. Cafeteria, AE Salt Lake Base. I'm full. Oh. It's the other version of Seele. Dark Seele. Why are you staring at the vending machine, Seele? This thing seems to be broken. Let me see. You didn't press confirm. See? Just give the button a push and voila. You're a mustard goober. What's the matter, Seele? It's like you've never seen a vending machine. It's the idiot's fault. She asked me to have some food I like, but I didn't know I had to go through all the trouble first. Seele feels so different today. Anyways, you still are Seele. Of course, we're both Seele. What about you? How's your fight with another you going? Shoot, did I say something I'm not supposed to say? Seele'd be mad at me if she knew. I mean, everyone has two versions of themselves, good and bad. You don't need to worry about it. Just believe what you want to believe and stick to what you want to hold on to. That's enough. The hell was I talking about? You're the best, Seele. I didn't say anything, but you saw right through my worry and insecurity and comforted me. You're so caring. Thank you. She's like, what? Cafeteria, kitchen, Salt Lake Base. Principal Terry, you're here. Yeah, I was discussing with the doctors about our next move and missed the mealtime, so I came here. Were you looking for me? Yeah, I want to talk to you. What's wrong? You're so formal all of a sudden. What do you want to talk about? It's about Siren. You met her in Second Eruption, right? Yes. Till this day, I still feel sad that I couldn't save that little girl. Even though she had chosen to become an enemy of humanity, you said you wanted to save her. The child had done many horrible things, but it wasn't her fault alone. No one ever guided her properly. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It's the duty of adults to teach children to distinguish between right and wrong. She did bad things because she wasn't taught well. It'd be irresponsible for me to simply blame everything on her. I often wonder if I could have discovered the experiments in the Tower of Babylon earlier and transferred Siren to St. Freya, maybe I could save her and avoid the disaster. But there are no ifs in this world. No one can change what's already happened. Principal Teddy. We could only try our best to prevent repeats of such tragedies, which is also Cecilia's wish. Cecilia. Cecilia was once trapped in an illusion created by Siren. I don't know what happened there, but only Siren hesitated before her. I could tell from Cecilia's eyes that she really wanted to save that child. Knowing her, I'd say she'd never given up trying until the last moment. Even when she knew it was too late, she wouldn't give up. She was that kind of person. Once she made up her mind, she'd follow through. Even if she'd get hurt, she wouldn't lose her kindness. Her gentleness saved me, Siegfried, Kira, and many people. She was the serenely beautiful moonlight bathing us in warmth and love. Holy reading today, they got me reading like crazy. So I believe in Cecilia's choice, and I will pass on her love and kindness always and forever. It's such a heartwarming story. Thank you, Principal Terry, for telling me all this. I will give it careful thought and make it my own choice. Ooh, telling all those recollections of the past makes me sad. I'm gonna make a cup of Cecilia tea. Meeting room, Salt Lake Base. Darn it! Calm down, Tesla. The progress of the investigation won't increase with the decibel level of your voice. What happened? Just some fallout from the puppet incident. What? Let me tell her. After we destroyed the puppets, their hosts gradually returned to normal. Those people didn't really establish close bonds with the Hershers, so we can't track them. We can only deduce from their investigation results. Reports of disappearances within the last 2 months, eyewitness accounts about sudden personality changes, and unsolicited reports from some hosts themselves. We were surprised when we put these reports together. The total number was well over 1,000. What? There are more than 1,000 puppets? Don't panic, there's no need to jump to conclusions. We were shocked at first, but we dug deeper, and things turned out to be different than we thought they would. Some of the disappearance reports and eyewitnesses are about independent incidents related to the puppets, which isn't totally against our expectations. However, those unsolicited self-reports appear to be suspicious. There were inconsistencies in some reports, and when I checked with the informants, they said they were just writing it wrong. There's even one informant who gave me 3 different versions of the story. Can you believe this? That means some people were lying? Exactly. They heard some rumors that they wouldn't need to take responsibility for the bad things they did. Oh, and they claimed they were affected by paranormal powers, so they made best of the opportunity. So they committed crimes and then said their body got taken over. Okay, buddy. They knew nothing about the puppets, so they just made up ridiculous stories, abducted by aliens, ingestion of poisonous mushrooms, possessed by evil spirits, etc. While most of those who were really affected by the puppets were mentally disturbed with messed up logic, they couldn't explain what happened to them. So we had to deduce their experiences from their confusing narratives while eliminating those who were muddying the waters. Those bastards have severely hampered the investigation. Until now, we couldn't identify the real victimization. Based on these facts, we decided to stick to the original conclusion that there are only 1,000 puppets and hosts. Only 1,000? Well, in a sense, that's a good thing, right? Why is that? The number of the victims didn't rise, which means the disaster caused by pressure of dominance already ended. That's a relief. Your way of thinking is really optimistic. Thanks. That wasn't a compliment. Maybe you need to learn something from that kind of perspective, Tesla. No, I don't. Ouch. Sorry, did I hurt you? No, I'm okay. What are you doing standing behind the door? I was looking for you, and I was told you were in this meeting room, so I came, and just when I tried to knock on the door... Anyways, did I say weird stuff to you earlier today? Weird stuff? No, actually, I want to thank you for the advice you gave me. I was so worried she wouldn't tell me what happened. I mean, you could talk to me whenever you need to. You're my friend, and I'll always be happy to help a friend. Oh, okay, thanks, Seele, you're the best. Yana's room, Salt Lake Base. Oh my god. Holy crap, I've been reading so much. Chat. Oh my god, bro, they got me here like, dang. I just been reading. I'm exhausted, you're exhausted. I got too much on my mind during the training and didn't realize it's this late already. Maybe I should think of something less complicated. But everyone was so considerate. Even when I asked dumb questions, they didn't laugh at me, but answered my questions seriously. They always care about me and help me in lots of ways. I'm so lucky. Thank you all. Who's there? A sudden noise from outside the door woke her up in her light sleep. Late nights. I've always been soundless in the deep underground base, which made the noise me even more unnatural. It's puppet time, boy. I know, right, Relax? This is strange. Everyone else should be asleep at this moment. Did something fall down? Rolling sound. It's gonna be a puppet head. Something rolled on the floor. The monotonous and mechanical sound was intimately and eerie. She became alert and slowly moved her feet, moving noiselessly to the door. There seems to be no breathing or hostility outside the door, but I gotta stay vigilant and notify everyone the second I see danger. She readied herself for attack and then jerked the door open. Why? This is... Puppet hit. Oh damn, they threw me back in here. Theater of domination? Oh no, bro. Game? Here we go! Who's there? Why ask a question when you know the answer? You're finally here, Kiana. We've been waiting for you for ages. Why? Why is the puppet still here after you defeated them all? You must be dying to know why. Then come show me your determination. The puppets are still alive and the theater didn't disappear either. No wonder the Hirschner Reason's power is still lost. Yeah, we're back at the place in the puppet. Oh boy, but why? Some escaped. Are there more than 1,000 of them? Oh boy, well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh my lord. You came after me. We knew it. You're the most qualified of them all. Qualified? What are you talking about? I know you, Kiana. You're the heroine who saved our city. You're the Hersher of the Void. You were a resident of Arc City? Yes, we've met before. You don't remember me, but I've always wanted to see you and thank you again in person. Back then, I was just an ordinary schoolgirl living on the outskirts of Arc City. I never left there. But one day, monsters broke into my school and crushed my uneventful life. My school was reduced to rubble, and my friends, classmates, and teachers were all buried underneath. I heard their cries for help getting fainter and fainter, but the only thing I could do was cry. Maybe my life will end here too. No one will come to save us, I thought so. So slowly closing my eyes. Just then, you came. You patted my head with a smile on your face and told me it's gonna be okay. You're a brave girl. Someone will come to save you soon. Your smile is assertive, warm, and beautiful, lighting up my world like sunshine. So I dried my tears and summoned up the courage to stand up again. My school was ruined, but at least I survived. At that time, you brought me the light of hope and made me believe things would get better. But I was wrong. I survived as a target of resentment. All kids in the neighborhood went to the same school as me. They all died except me. All families in the neighborhood lost their loved ones in the disaster except mine. They shared the pain and helped one another, excluding my parents. Why are you the only survivor? The voice grew bigger and bigger over time, and eventually turned into hatred. No one was willing to provide a shelter, my parents couldn't find me jobs, and even the post-disaster relief program postponed our application. The disaster didn't bring us down, but our kind did. Mom cried every day, and Dad, who used to be hardworking, became a grumpy alcoholic. One day I heard his drunk muttering, if only she had also died in the disaster. Something in my heart broke at that moment. That's horrible. That is actually horrible. Jeez. Then a voice whispered in my ear, "Welcome to the Theater of Domination." And they had her hooked. I often think if you didn't save me, I wouldn't have had to suffer all this and my parents would have lived better lives. So you're gonna blame me for saving her. How was I supposed to know all that stuff was gonna happen to her? I feel sorry for the girl, but we did what we was best, which was save the people from Arc City from that thing exploding or whatever, right? So it's not like we knew this was gonna happen. Long after, I heard about you again. You stopped that bomb and saved the city, which made my suffering continue. Your self-righteous heroic act brought me nothing but more pain. The vileness of humanity is far more horrible than disasters. This world isn't worth saving from the very beginning. If living is more painful than death, then why did you save me? If the future is darker than the present, why did you ask me to look into the light? If you think you're a hero, then why did you save them? You tortured my parents and ruined their lives. Finally, I found the answer here. See, everyone in this theater like this. No, everyone in this world is like this. Blind, impulsive, selfish, sad, unaware of what they wanted they should do. Everyone's just a pathetic actor, a dumb puppet. I want to thank you for throwing me on this stage of despair just to let me know that I'm just like them. I'm also a despicable, ugly human. No. You can't fool me. You're the Hersher of dominance, not a human. You amplify the negative emotions in these people and lure them into darkness. I'm impressed, Kiana, huh? You're just a puppet that poorly imitates the human mind, which is much more complicated than you think. And that girl, your host, is definitely not that weak. Whatever. It seems you still don't know what you've gotten into. Come, come, I have many more stories to tell you. I saved that child, but ended up putting her in a worse situation. It's not like we knew that was gonna happen, though. My effort brought nothing but more pain. Yeah, it's not like we knew that was gonna happen, though. We did what we had to do to save the people. It sort of reminds me of, like, the whole thing, like, for instance, what was it, like Avengers Endgame or something? When they brought the people back from the snap. And then in, like, the newest Marvel shows and stuff, it's like, yeah, you brought us back to life, but, like, a bunch of us are miserable now. People can't pay their bills. People can't do anything anymore. It's like just a huge mess. Like, Dino, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like with the people that were brought back. That dude Falcon, yeah, he was able to bring people back to life or whatever, but he couldn't even pay. Well, I mean, he was brought back to life himself, right? But that man couldn't even pay for their family's boat or whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I believe you've seen the show. Yeah, you said that, I know, yeah. It's like, yeah, you were brought back, but I'm sure some people probably thought, man, maybe it was better if Thanos would have just kept us dead and bringing us back into this place, because we're suffering. Yeah, so y'all get what I mean. You caught up with me again. As a reward, I could answer one question for you, but just one. Your host, that girl, is she still alive? Psh, what a lame question. But I'll answer it because we are more honest than humans. I am still alive, but being ostracized by others and the resentment from my parents have been gnawing at my heart. Living feels worse than death. It's all your fault. You saved them. They don't deserve to live. You should have let that bomb blow them up. I wouldn't do that. Even if you put me in that situation again, I would still choose to stop that disaster. Exactly. Then you are no better than them. You're an accomplice. They impose their pain of losing their loved ones on the survivors. That is their evil. This is the evil part of the human heart. But you also said they comforted and supported one another, trying to get out of the shadow together. This is the goodness of the human heart. Good and evil could coexist in everyone's heart. It's not a reason for me to give up saving them. What is this? You're trying to defend yourself, aren't you? Alright, because you yourself are the biggest evil. They're really trying to get us to doubt ourselves right now. Like, they put in some big effort into it. We've talked too much about me. Let's talk about you. What should I call you? Kiana, test subject K423, or Siren, Hersher of the Void? So your real target is... Bingo! You should have noticed that we can visit people who have the potential to become part of us. But she was so badly suppressed by you, we couldn't get the string on you to invite her to our theater. So we decided, no matter the cost, we gotta pull you into the theater. Each one of us is weak, but if we gather our strength, we could definitely find your weak point. We don't care about your little traps or tricks. Yeah, I should know why they're doing this. Yeah. I know what they want. I know exactly what they want. Because we've already won from the moment you entered this theater. Here we go. Come, let's choose a good location. It's time to give this show a wrap. Was this all in the Hersher's plan? Yes, they had it planned since the beginning. No wonder they didn't mind their deaths. But he said it's the Batman trailer. There are more puppets. You're confused and upset, aren't you? I know what's on your mind, and I know it's useless. The puppets are just puppets. You've never met the real Hersher of Dominance. This place is great. It has a good view of the best show. Though it's already the last scene. Oh, the actors can't wait. Your real purpose is to stir Siren's mind and wake up the Hersher of the Void again. Yes, everyone must think the crisis is over, right? They can't wait to go back to their normal life, huh? AE still has their doubts about the whole thing, but they had to announce the crisis has been lifted under public pressure. So at a moment like this, if we make a comeback with the Hersher of the Void, guess what the humans will do to AE then? I remember Welt has always been insisting Kiana Castellana has control over her power. Yeah, just need to find the one who's pulling the strings. I won't let that happen. But that was our old plan. During this operation, we noticed a bonus, Kiana. You might be more qualified to be one of us than Seele. Come, come, the trial of you has begun. Trial, trial, trial. Silence, silence. The trial for admission of new members is now on. State your name. I know. Her name is Kiana Castellana. No, she's not Kiana. Poor little girl, she doesn't even have a name. But don't worry. Everyone here is like you. We're all losers like you. Don't judge me by your standards. Who are you to look down on us? We are puppets, and what are you, a clone with a core installed? Oh my goodness, you're not human, you're not! Silence, silence! Newcomer, confess your crime. I know. You cost a man named Siegfried everything. He lost his daughter to save you, and raised you in spite of the pain you brought him. But you cut his arm off, and you call him Dad shamelessly. You can't control yourself, but you refuse to be locked up. You made all your friends homeless. You always talk about fight for all that is beautiful in the world, yet you killed your teacher. You hurt your best friend. You're the reason she had to go to such a dangerous place. You've done so many so-called heroic acts, but there are fewer and fewer friends around you, and the world is getting worse. You are evil and sinful, and all the good things you've done can't make up for the evil deeds you've done. We know your inner voice, your true thoughts, your deepest despair and pain. We know them all. You know the taste of pain better than any of us, and you are the most suitable host in this world. See yourself clearly and face reality. They're really trying to get in her head. I've heard enough of your crap. Time to wrap up this ridiculous trial. You can't confuse me. I won't give in or give up hope. Alas, we even played the memory of the second Hersher for you. You didn't feel anything? Don't you feel ashamed? I knew it was you. Sorry to let you down, but it didn't work on me. It's crazy how mentally strong Kiana is now. She's not falling for anything now. I'm surrounded by people who trust me and support me. They've helped me know right from wrong. If you're trying to mess with my mind with that, you're making a fool of yourselves. Trust you, support you. I mean indulge you and harbor you, right? They knew you were Hersher of the Void, the greatest threat to humanity, yet they risked their lives to keep you alive and protect you. But they have no right to do so. When Cecilia or Himiko were saving you, or saving Seele or you, had they thought about the rest of the world? Had they thought about the countless people that would have to live in fear because of you? No, they chose you, a bomb that could explode at any moment, an incurable sinner over millions of innocent lives. And you call this no right from wrong? Bah, how selfish. It's just hypocrite, sick narcissism. Enough! You're mad. You don't want me to judge your friends? Don't get us wrong, we know you've been through a lot, so no matter what we say, we can't change your mind. But we also know you still have regrets and a hole in your heart. You know everything about you, your innermost thoughts, the heavy cross you bear. You know it's impossible for a mortal to survive in that imaginary space, but you keep lying to yourself. You know that besides A.E., Sheik Sol and the World Serpent have been searching for the Gem of Haste, but nothing's been found. Deep down, you already know the truth, but you refuse to admit it. You lie to yourself and say, I will bring you back. What? See? We haven't even said who it is. You yourself obviously know very well. She is the frailest part of your heart, a wound that can never heal. You'd give anything to go back to that day and save her life, but you never can. You're talking about Himiko? Even though you say you won't waver, when the truth's right in front of you, can you still pretend not to see? When that moment comes, will you still believe those pretty words you say? You can't do it, no, because you've chosen a path of hypocrisy. That is boring as hell. A path of stupidity with no end. Time for the climax of the show. Prepare for the exhilarating twist. We can't wait to see the look on your face when your hopes shatter and turn into despair. Come, come, let us see. Am I about to see what I think I'm about to see? How was it? Oh boy. They're getting in her head. Yep. Himiko is dead. Man, they were getting in her head really bad. But there's the gem. Damn. And that's the end of the chapter. Holy crap. Yeah, they were just like doing their best to get into her mind, and they finally got a weak spot, which was Himiko. She wanted to bring back Himiko, but Himiko's been dead for a long time. Yeah, that's a wrap. Sheesh, dude. So next time, set tomorrow ablaze. Wow. So that will be next. That'll be chapter 25 whenever we go on to that. Oh boy. So at the start of the next chapter, I mean, Kiana will still be in the puppet place, and we'll see what she ends up doing there. But yeah, things are not looking good for her. They are looking really bad. But yeah, that was damn good. That was damn good. I appreciate you guys watching today. I had a lot of fun. It was quite a bit of reading, but you know, it was good though. Like, I feel like the stuff I read was useful. I mean, some of the stuff I already knew because I read, you know, Second Eruption. Chapter 25 is massive. Really. So they about to be going crazy. It is massive, you say. Interesting. I know what I'm about to do real quick. Not this. Where is it? Okay. Back over here. Guaranteed in 12 drops, I'll be able to get one of these three that I don't have. Not bad, even though you have no idea what's going on. The puppets prey on people's like despair and them giving up and their sadness, and they take control. So they're basically trying to take Kiana's powers, but they have to make like they're trying to put her in a weak state of mind of where she gives up. So yeah, puppets bad. Puppets very bad. All right. So yeah, I sort of need this stuff. Here we go. Yeah, the next chapter is wonderful and exhilarating. The lore and backstory just hit you, and questions like, wow. Well, it will be fun when we do that next one then. Give me the weapon. Okay, well, I tried. Well, I'm at this point, I'm 10 pulls away from them having to give me another one of these. And I'm 2 pulls away from them giving me more pulls. Yeah, I love this banner right here is so good. You just get so much good stuff. I love it. So I'll be getting that weapon hopefully soon enough. But yeah, that's a wrap. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching today. It has been very cool. Tomorrow we're actually gonna be back on Danganronpa already. Because I want to keep the progress going with that. So tomorrow, the third trial in Danganronpa. So if you haven't caught up on that series, the playlist is there on the YouTube channel. You're still trying to get that gun lance? Sad. Damn. I hope the best for you that your pulls are good and that you're able to get that soon. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord server. It's completely free to join. That's where the community hangs out. I'll put that link there. If you'd like to further help support the community also, you could become a member. Tier 1 membership's only $3. The link to that will be in chat. And these are the brand new emotes that we have for chat. So it's something that just helps out a bunch. And I think a thing that I'm going to do also, like, so we could, like, get some of the memberships rolling. Yeah, more like shotgun lance. Yeah, for real. What was I going to say? Something I'm probably going to do is, like, for each membership goal, I'll probably have something that will do. So, like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to ask, like, the whole community of some, like, different ideas and stuff that you guys have. So, like, if we hit, like, a high, like, goal for, like, memberships, we'll do something crazy, but, like, it has to, like, build up to that, you know? I feel like that would be a decent idea. Like, I don't know, maybe on one of the times for one of the goals or something, I end up making a video where I gotta eat like a crazy like hot pepper or something like that. Like stuff like that, you know? Like different ideas. So I don't know. If you guys have any ideas for that type of stuff, you let me know. And I'll compile them together and we'll create like a list from like crazy stuff and then like less crazy things, like little by little, and just build it up, you know what I mean? I feel like that would be like an interesting thing. Like I know there's some people that do that, so I don't know, something a little different, extra initiative there. But other than that, thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, but as always, don't do crack. Jimmy. hit that outro, and we are out of here. And let's get that music dooming, shall we? But yeah, thank you for the support, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching.